So I am
Remember,
nervous.
don't say anything offensive because I find a way to hurt you over that.
All right, you Nickelback fan. Ha, that's offensive, isn't it? Ha. I called you
Okay.
a fanatic of a certain band people don't like. Ha 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 ha. I'm so clever.
No, and people are just seeing me leaning into my camera. Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm just sharing the stream on a few different places, and then we'll get started.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What are you playing on?
if you've
Oh,
never,
Kim, can you share this on my public server and just tag everyone?
why can't you do it yourself, Alec? No, I'm just kidding. If anybody on my side is seeing this, just this is your warning, and it'll be in the description as well. There is going to be profanity used in the stream, so if that's not your thing,
cover your fucking ears if it offends you.
this is your warning. I have the side quest gamer who is my opponent, and I actually need a. I'm gonna try and get a link. Actually, no. There's a link to his channel in the upper right hand card. That icon. So
Yeah.
if you click or tap that, and you'll see his channel there. We also have Jay's reviews with us.
Yo.
And you're quiet, so I'm gonna raise you up a bit.
This is a Three Jerks Play reunion, an unofficial.
Yeah, the thing that everybody was asking for.
Yep.
No, they were asking for you. They were asking for you to wake up on the ZX Advent review.
Wake up to the quality of ZX Advent. More accurately.
Why? Somebody asked when Three Jerks Play is getting a reboot.
Okay. I think that's it for sharing stuff. What was that? Let's see, Artificial Ghost, how you doing? It's good to see you
Hey,
again.
Artificial Ghost.
Rocket Gamer, hello. Zachary Lemon, welcome. Jacob and Robin. Whoa, that is a long AF name. Yeah, never been in a live chat. Welcome. This is going to be an experience then.
Yep.
Where is Jay? Jay is in the chat. I had to raise him up a little bit. King R. Nah,
That's my favorite king of the alphabet.
Somebody just commented on my Rise and Fall of Metal Gear Solid title video and said you didn't have to steal GVMERS's title. That's pretty gross piggybacking like that. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Who the fuck is that?
And also,
I
I'm
hate when
assuming
they
it's
do that.
probably like, and it's also like the Rise and Fall of MGS. What a creative title!
I know, it's like, if anything, we'd probably ripped off Alpha J show for his Cartoon Network shit.
Here's the
Rise and
thing.
Fall
With content on YouTube, everything has been done. It's just we have to kind of spin it in our own way to make it unique to us.
Hey Jay, your X1 walkthrough, it was a ripoff of that SideQuest series.
Yeah, like your X2 version.
That
It was
nobody remembers.
Yeah, that X2 video you
SideQuest
did,
series was,
that is a
mediocre.
ripoff because like it's all items and shit.
Yep, it's a
Oh my
ripoff of literally any Let's Play that's edited.
It's a ripoff of my Mega Man X Let's Play from I don't know how long ago.
Which was a ripoff of what was it? Was it Brain Scratch Commentaries X playthrough?
I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
In any case,
But yeah, hello, welcome to the stream, everyone. So what was it? 2015 or 2016? SideQuest Gamer and myself. What was it from? We were just talking about it, and it was like, hey, let's just do a race, or did we actually just kind of insult each other's skill? I don't remember how that one went.
More like you insulted my skill, and I was
Sounds like me.
just taking it up the butt.
Anyways, so we decided in December of 2016 to do a race of Super Mario Bros. 3. Who can make it to the end? And guess who won? From there, we raced one more time next year when Knuckles' channel started. So I streamed it on this channel, and he rage quit. He rage quit World 6 because of a game over
at World 6, and it's just like the thought of having to like play through levels 1 and 2 just to get to the warp pipe. It was way too much time, so I didn't even finish.
Let's hope SQG will not give up halfway through the game. We'll see.
I won't.
And,
you know why? Because I have migraine medication now, so if I ever feel one developing, I will just pop one of those suckers in, and I won't stroke out.
I trained for this by getting 3 hours of sleep, and also I brought some reading material in case I win a little too early.
Super Mario
The
Adventures.
Super Mario Adventures book.
You know, Frank,
which
the moral of the story is that if you get so fucking confident and cocky that you're gonna lose, but like Alex skills make it so that it's gonna be hard for that to happen.
PJ,
Moral of the
welcome.
story,
Wow.
if you think you're so good, there's someone who's like infinitely better than you, but that's okay. It's still your favorite game of all time.
Magic flutes be allowed. Okay, let's get into that. The rules are simple. We go through every single level, fight every single hammer bro. We are not allowed to use warp whistles, P-wings, or any game-breaking glitches.
Yeah, I'll say this for clouds, we can use them just to clear space in our inventory. We just can't we still have to finish the level regardless.
Yeah, we have to beat every level in each world. So,
and also it's like how does it work if say I get a game over on one world and some of the levels reset? Do I have to play through those again, or do I just can skip them and go to the warp pipe to get past the first castle?
we go through everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I somehow manage to get a game over, I would have to play every single level as well. So it's just so
What
it's
about,
fair.
Hammer Brothers and Plants, like the ones that wander around on the worlds.
You have to fight them.
Okay.
So even the Fire Bro at in World 2.
I'm starting to think the next race we do, we should probably just like anything goes.
Anything
Just
goes.
So it goes by faster.
So
Yeah,
we just
levels.
go to like 3 levels on World 1 and go all the way to World 8 and see who could do it.
Oh no, except for the warp whistles. I'm just saying, like,
That'd
if
be
you do
entertaining.
level 3, you can skip level 4, so you go straight to the castle or something like that. But that's for the next race. So the rules
Ryrule
are pretty
says, "Hi, I'm
complicated.
new. Can I get a shout out? Everyone, go subscribe to Ryrule, okay?
Hey,
Go subscribe
I
to
know
him.
Ryrule. He did that one Animal Crossing GameCube review that's now deleted.
Hey, Butter Slapper, how you doing? Even the Fire Bro in World 2? Chill, dude. It's not that difficult. It's actually pretty easy.
Ryrule was better when he was known as the Ryan who sucks at games because I'm kidding. Yeah, Ryan, aren't you doing more Golden? Are you remaking your Golden Sun retrospective? I'm looking forward to that.
He's working on Wind Waker.
Oh right.
See, if you were a real fan, you would know.
To be fair.
All right, so you good to go, Alec?
Yes, I am at the title screen, and I clicked on the window. So all right.
I'm on.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm on where it
Start
says.
your engines.
I'm on where it says player 1 game.
All right. 3,
3, 2, 1,
go.
go. Oh, well, okay. I had an extra. I'll wait an extra moment just to make that fair.
I'm in the map.
It's all
Let
good.
me know.
It's all good.
I'm currently over the first level, so just like
Dude, I already got into the level.
Okay, fuck.
You want to restart? Let's just restart.
No, that's not. I'm confident.
Ooh,
Alright,
he's
slow,
confident, he
steady.
says.
The trick is not to have an anxiety attack when these assholes are just have wings, you know? How does Koopas have wings, you know? When
Why
mine
does he have
gives you
wings?
what-
I don't trust him. Reset. Hey, he's giving me the okay to keep going, so
Yeah.
you
I
know.
didn't spend 2 years in Siberian prison for nothing.
Well done.
I didn't spend 2 years playing Siberia 3 for nothing. Wait, is that it? That's like one of
I'm
those free games that they keep giving away.
Yep.
Alright, that's 2 levels down.
Yep.
I hate World 8 in this
Oh,
game.
shit.
Yeah, for me, I actually hate World 7, and World 6 is ice physics. I am not a fan, but I think that's where I'm gonna have the most problems, but I should do alright. I should do okay enough.
The other week, I had a video idea that I'd eventually make videos about me playing blindly all these Mario games because I've barely, I've finished like no Mario games, but I'll like try to finish them, and like the title will be like, "Yep, I've never played Super Mario Bros."
Yeah,
so how
do it.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna do it, but I just can't wait for the people who say, "Well, looks like I can't take your channel credible because you
have no
credibility."
You didn't pass the rite of passage that is playing Mega Man 2." Like somebody commented on TGX's Mega Man 2 thing, saying that like liking and playing through Mega Man 2 is a rite of passage
No,
for
it's
gamers'
not.
credibility. It's like
No,
that's the
it's not.
stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I'll be honest.
There's no such thing.
I'll be honest. When I first played it, I thought that's what it was. It's like, oh, okay, it's like one of those must plays for the NES. And when I beat it, it's like, oh, that was underwhelming.
Okay, I beat the broken ass game with like, well,
No.
yeah, with that's game that's just that.
Oh, well, there goes that one up. Also, if I'm not able to read the chat right away, just know I'm in the middle of a level. Sorry. I'll do what I can.
Well, yeah, I feel like race stream commentary is like gotta be different from like casual shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jay will read your comments, the best ones at least, so be sure to impress him.
Well, people always, like, whenever I'm asked to read chats, I only read comments of which I find interesting, so that's just kind of unbiased. So make sure your comment is just that, because I'm playing a game in the other window.
I mean, if you really want to be rude, be sure to flatter Jay.
Talk
Yes.
about Metal Gear and how much you love it. Except for, and talk about how disappointing Metal Gear Solid 5 was.
Yeah.
And how
well,
unfinished it is.
Go fuck some Metal Gear.
It's hard to be disappointed. Well, I
Can't
mean,
stay.
I was a little disappointed in 5, but it's just like, after playing Peace Walker, I'm like, that's not so bad. It's just unfinished.
Actually, Alex, did you ever get around to playing MGS5? I don't remember. Like, when I
Yeah,
first
I
played the
did
game, you
on,
hadn't played it.
Xbox 360.
No, I mean, my first playthrough was on PS3, so I've experienced that as well.
It's just like,
Crap,
I
I
was a
messed
little
up.
disappointed with Chapter 2. But Chapter 1, I was having the time of my life, you know?
Yeah, it's okay. It's not a great game. But
Oh, it disappeared.
someone asked what's my opinion on Mega Man X6.
To me,
Well,
it's
it's more fun than X5, but it's like, it's a bad game.
I feel like it's
Better than
become more of
7.
a guilty pleasure. It's just it's kind of fun to casually play without any preset expectations.
What, MGS5 or X6?
MGS 5.
Okay. Okay.
God, I would not say that.
I think the only
Someone
part of
said that my reviews got them into Devil May Cry and got them on Steam. Well, that's great. Devil May Cry is currently my favorite game franchise.
So, which game does the devil finally cry?
DMC 1.
All right.
oh, cool. Then I
love
started with the best one then.
Hmm.
I have the collection on PC because they gave it away for free on Twitch.
Oh, nice.
Give
Cool.
away, give away, give away.
Can I play more
Someone
Sonic
said,
Mania? Okay, here's the thing about Sonic Mania. I've played it so... it's nothing against the game. I just played it so many times that I kind of got bored of it.
I got bored of
Oh,
Mania after my
shit.
first
Okay,
playthrough.
that's
I mean, people would give me a
first
lot
death.
of shit for this, but I just think Mania is just kind of a good game, but I don't really like it that much.
It's my favorite Sonic game, but Encore mode, I was kind of bored.
Oh,
with it.
that was
Yeah.
a disappointment. That was like one of those lazy ROM hacks.
Someone said, is Mega Man X5 any good? Mega Man X5 is good the first couple times. But if you've played it a lot, you're really just, it's not fun to play.
Yeah.
And then someone says, asking me what's next for my channel. Well, my review of The Last of Us came out this morning, so
I need
go
to watch
I
that.
can't wait to see that.
I mean, it's like, I'm really happy with that one.
It's
Like, you've been hyping that up to me for like since we first met, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought I would get to it this soon. I always thought it'd be like some far off thing, but like the timeliness of The Last of Us 2 made me realize that. I mean, gotta get them clicks right now. So yeah.
okay. So let me stop you right there. Not bored of Sonic, just bored of Sonic Mania.
Yeah.
It's just from
Well, Frank can't be bored of Sonic because then there goes his job.
You're not wrong.
Frank has been playing mods for his channel, and that's how it got so successful, you know.
Yeah, it's just-
Especially Uganda Knuckles mod.
that thing is almost at 1. That thing is probably at 1 million. I'm gonna check.
IKG asked if Alex stream is delayed. I mean, I guess it is. I mean,
It's delayed by 30
Alex,
seconds.
It might
I was
be.
gonna say that Alex started his stream before Frank did, anyways, and like I'm not sure like if that has any impact, but it's like basically I guess if you just have like I have the 2 tabs very small and they're open right next to each other so I can see everything that's going on, and it's just like
It's like-
that suffices.
My
Okay.
laptop is a gaming laptop, and it's very
besides-
powerful, but it's not so powerful. I want to risk doing the low latency stuff.
And besides, assume Alex is losing anyway. It's okay.
Yeah. If
I'll-
there is actually a tiebreaker, we will just compare the footage later on and declare it.
All I gotta say is that if you do want to keep track of it, just listen for the commentary when you hear both of them, and then you'll have a good idea of where
Yeah.
we are.
By the time I get to World 6, you'll probably be hearing my signature. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh, jeez, Rick, I'm playing the airship level. Gordy, you just gotta pay attention to the bullet bills. That was a horrible impression. I'm sorry,
neither of
guys.
us are good at it. I'm on 3 hours of sleep, so I'm not gonna be able to focus on pay attention to a lot of things at once.
Yeah, I'm loaded with caffeine, which is
997,000. Yeah, it needs like about less than 3,000 to go, and that thing will be at 1 million. Did I hear someone is making an SA2 Dreamcast conversion mod? Really? That would be cool.
I mean, I've already
I hope they don't fuck up the radar system like the original version did. Well, actually, not the radar system. The fact that the exclamation point doesn't indicate where it is.
Yeah, I noticed that the exclamation point is not as useful in SA2 battle. Just because, like, it covers so much space that you would still have to take a guess at where it could be.
No.
I have a couple mods for SA2 already that restores the Dreamcast models, but not much else.
I gotta give Sonic Adventure modders a lot of credit. They really are working their asses off on them.
Well, I mean, there's one that's trying to convert the game into be basically Sonic Heroes, which is impressive.
Yeah. I mean, like, I guess the like imagining of what Sonic Heroes would look like with adventure control, but then you realize about that is that if people thought Sonic Heroes levels were long already, like, it's gonna get even longer because of the fact that Sonic Heroes was definitely designed with the fast pace in mind.
Yeah.
Because like with adventure control, it just takes a really long time to get through the stage.
Don't even know who's winning. Alec, where are you at?
I'm on World 2-2. You're probably at the castle by now, aren't you?
I'm at World 2-2.
Oh, wow.
Alright then.
Fuck, it's close.
I know.
I guess practice does make perfect.
First few worlds, but
all right then. I guess we're tied. I mean, I just finished 2-2 right now.
Oh, I'm a little behind, but I just entered the warp pipe.
So call me impressed.
It's going to be a little bit before we find out exactly which levels kind of separate how far we. You're going to see the levels that'll like separate. That'll show like the gap in skill. Or just how lucky one of us can get.
I just fucking died.
And there it goes. Well, actually, to be fair, I died once as well, so...
I'm bum
Frank, remember the tortoise and the hare. Just don't stop to take a nap. Don't underestimate the enemy, no matter how incompetent he may be.
You can underestimate me all you want.
I mean, I did that the last time and I won, and he rage quit in World 6.
Well, I don't know if you call that an underestimation, Frank. More like you overestimated because he quit.
How long is this game exactly? It depends on how good you are at the game. I can probably beat this game in under 2.5 hours. That's only because I practice on Wednesday, so that's how I figured out how long it takes for me to beat this game.
Alright. Run,
Epic gamer movement.
2.5 hours. It's actually a pretty decent length for an NES game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's pretty good. I mean, when some of them are
take on the boomer.
When some of them, like, if you know what you're doing, only really takes a half hour just because they're designed to be so ridiculously difficult. You know, 2.5 hours is actually more impressive than I give it credit for. Well, there goes my leaf. Cool.
Yeah.
Can I play Mario Lost Levels? Okay. I actually tried playing through it so that way I can get the Famicom version, so that way I can have World A through D. That is not worth it at all.
No!
I'm gonna do the...
I remember when I was a kid watching Zookstar and Gex Up. I remember Zookstar 1000. He did a video on Jak 2 versus Mario 2 The Lost Levels, and which game is harder. His conclusion was Jak 2, which I applauded at the time. But that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, thinking back on it.
By World 8, it's bullshit.
I mean, like, I already can tell you that... what's the fuck? Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels is a game I would fucking hate. But I'm gonna play it one day.
You will hate it. If you play the All-Stars version, you're gonna have an easier time, but you're still not gonna have a great time.
It's like, well, you guys know me and my limited tolerance for bullshit. So, like,
This one is gonna give you all the bullshit you want or don't want.
But I will try to beat it. I mean, literally, I'm somebody who literally could not finish Secret Agent motherfucking Clank. Like a game that's not even infamous. It's just like it just sucks.
Oh my god, I am bum rushing this real bad.
I like when people ask me what my least favorite game of all time is, and they think I'm gonna say X6. Like, no, Secret Agent Clank. It's Secret Agent fucking Clank. That's the least favorite.
Can I play Mario World? If I win and there's enough time, I'll play a little bit of Mario World just because I love that game. It's my favorite in the series.
I was just thinking, but people always ask me what my least favorite movie is, and I realize I don't really have an answer for that because I haven't really seen a lot of movies that inspire rage in me. Like, I've seen bad movies, but like so whenever people ask me that, I always respond with the unreleased Sly Cooper movie because, like, if it did come out, it would be my least favorite movie of all time.
We're too slow.
Fuck that piece of shit. Now, well, what would you guys say is your least favorite movie, if anything? I'm sure Alec, you have one because you've seen a lot more movies than me.
Yeah, he's.
It's hard to say. There was this one called Shapeshifter, which was really god awful. It was one of those TV movies by RHI. And it's like.
Well, yeah, you know what's funny? A lot of the movies that I hate. Oh, right, someone. Yeah, no, my least favorite movie of all time is God's Not Dead. I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah, that.
I fucking hate that. I hate that piece of shit. Maybe I should make a video about how bad it is.
There's
that'd be funny.
Stupid monster movie called Snow Beast, which was so dreadfully boring, but alcohol made it more fun.
You know, well, the thing is like I actually like a lot of those crappy made-for-TV movies. Like one of my favorite movies, in an ironic sense, is what is it called? Evolver. Yeah, it's like a 1995 made-for-TV horror movie where like this killer like Rob the Robot like goes rogue and tries to kill everybody.
That sounds like my cup of tea.
Stack up.
Oh, you'd love it. Someone IKG says, which of the God's Not Dead movies is the worst? That's a great question. I've only seen the first one, so I've never saw the second or the third one.
Her literally prey, and then her cancer went away.
Oh my! Well, I mean, that movie is just awful. I mean, like, I don't want to go too much into it, but I'll just say it's terrible.
Okay,
it's offensive.
Yeah, he's just saying that there's a movie that was pretty bad. I know that somebody was.
I watched it in religion class in 11th grade, and literally there was one part that was so dumb that I just said, "This movie sucks ass," and I just walked out of the room.
Hey, what's your favorite? Oh, you already said your favorite bad movie, but one of my personal favorite bad movies is The Pest, starring John Leguizamo. God, that's so fucking stupid.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
I think the worst movie I've seen in its entirety was Master of Disguise. Movie that
I see that one.
Movie that I just stopped watching right away was Ridiculous 6.
Oh,
I stopped after like 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Check and Chill. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't, and I don't want to.
Movie looks so bad.
Adam Sandler, like the more recent Adam Sandler stuff is just shit.
I know.
Well, I remember when I hated, since I watch Big Brother every summer when it's on TV. There's always commercials for all those crappy movies coming out, and I remember the summer that Pixels came out. The commercial just made me cringe audibly every time when Adam Sandler goes, "It's on like Donkey Kong."
No.
Oh my God.
Let me double check and make sure I got everything.
I mean, so Artificial Ghost says, what do I think of the Ratchet and Clank movie? Well, here's the thing about the Ratchet and Clank movie. I couldn't finish it because, again, my tolerance for bullshit is so low that I quit watching it. But again, I know for a fact that if the Sly movie came out, I would hate it more than Ratchet and Clank, easily.
The Mario movie was bad. That's a guilty pleasure for me. But then again, I saw that when I was young, and I have the DVD of it right now, so I'm just like, it's a guilty pleasure.
The best part about the Pest is that one of the primary antagonists is the Scottish Mafia in America. Like, what the fuck?
What is your guys' like standard for movies anyway? Because I've realized by myself is that like when it comes to me and movies, since a movies only cost like $11 and it's only lasts for like 2 hours, I just want to be entertained. Like,
yeah, I think that's mine.
Jokes, have some good action scenes. Like, I just like. Movies can be sophisticated art, of course. I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying my general standard for me to say I liked a movie was that I was entertained.
Yeah,
if I'm bored by a movie, that's the worst thing.
Well, yeah, same thing.
My standard is like every second has to be meaningful, not just throwaway.
Like
stuff
pointless
like
banter or something.
Redemption is by far my favorite movie of all time. Fuck.
Well, like me, my taste in movies are probably trash, but again, as long as I'm entertained, I'm good. You know?
Yeah. Well, I have no problem saying that I think I really like the Revenge of the Sith movie because it's like, it's entertaining. I mean, I don't think it's great, but I think it's entertaining.
Yeah,
It's decent, If the I'm a little more forgiving of hokey acting, as long as it's not god awful. Like the worst kind of acting is boring, unemotional acting, and even though some of the emotions conveyed in Revenge of the Sith are not that convincing, still it got the idea across. I wasn't bored. I wasn't falling asleep. So
let's see. You like Birds of Prey? Did you see it because the Sonic movie was so offensive?
I am not going to.
I love that copy pasta. That was so funny. That was a good running joke.
I'm kind of a DCEU optimist, but I was not a fan of the Suicide Squad. But it's like,
Alec, what do you think of Justice League? Actually, I've not seen that since it came out.
I do not care for it.
I mean, like, the thing is I hate Justice League. I was just talking about how I don't hate movies so if I'm not entertained. I actually was entertained by Justice League, but the thing is like, I hate the movie because of what it stands for. Like, it's just the fact that it's so lame. Like, it's just, the Justice League movie is completely lame.
Kind of is. It's just like, and Zack Snyder's version would have been long as hell, but we would have gotten Darkseid. We would have gotten so much more than Justice League, as the DCEU fans call it.
Everyone hates the old...
Hashtag release the Snyder Cut. People are like, it doesn't exist!
Oh, yeah, a lot of people say that doesn't exist. Is that true? I don't really follow the Snyder Cut thing. Like, what is,
That's objectively wrong. The actors, the directors, special effects people have confirmed its existence. It may be underbaked, but, hey, they had to do some finishing touches with the Donner cut of Superman when they finally released that in the 2000s.
And so if anybody saw my stream, I got that coin chip.
Speaking of Superman, the old Superman movies are going to be my next video.
I can't wait.
I'm looking forward to trying that because I've never seen Superman 4 at all, so I can't wait to see the context for the Great Wall of China rebuilding beam that Superman pulls out of his ass. And I've also haven't seen the old movies, Superman 1 and 2, in like forever.
How am I going into a ball? You go into a ball. See, I have that coin airship. Dude, that's freaking cool.
A couple years ago, I started watching Superman 3 on TV, but I didn't finish it because it was just like really boring.
That was awful. Wasn't Richard Pryor in it? And he was not funny.
Really?
Yeah, he was. I don't even remember what he was even doing in the movie. Is the thing.
That's a cardinal sin. If Richard Pryor's not funny, God, you fucked up.
Yeah.
In the worst of Richard Pryor's movies, like, you never complain about himself,
Well, it's funny. They really fucked up with Superman 3. I remember, I think Superman 3 came out at the same time as Return of the Jedi, which is that was already a formula for box office disaster.
Mm-hmm. You ever seen Superman Returns?
When I was a kid, I saw it in the theater, but I wanted to leave the theater because I thought the movie was boring. I remember we left specifically at the part where Superman lands a plane in the baseball field. That's all I remember about the movie at all.
Coin ship is best to get extra lives. We'll do the coin ship. I mean, I didn't even think I was going to get that in the race. I thought I was going to get it practicing. But I think you have to end specific levels with a certain amount of coins, and it's different for each one.
Cameron Douglas says in Alex chat, I liked Superman 1, loved Superman 2, hated 3, didn't like 4, but it was at least in a weird way. So I guess take it that means you think that 3 is worse than 4.
Radioactive waffles.
And then he says that Returns was probably my second favorite of them to 2, but it was still super boring.
Can I play Mario RPG? You missed it last year. I did that, and it was fun. And I got the attack scarf or whatever it was, and the game was just I was super overpowered by then.
I liked Man of Steel when it first came out, but I have not seen it since then.
Is that the one with the...
Watch it again.
Is that
That's
the one with
the newest Superman movie.
Oh, the newest one? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking there was one that was like, oh, there's a neck-breaking scene that was like controversial.
Yeah, that actually is the one.
Oh, okay. And it was like, I mean, I see why he did it. It makes sense.
Yeah. But I find it I just find it sad because I love Superman as a character. I find it pretty sad that we just live in a world where like nobody really wants to make standalone Superman movies because nobody really wants to see that badly.
Yeah.
But I guess the DCEU's whole approach was kind of disappointing because of the fact that, like, if I were to compare it to anything, it's like the DCEU was if the DCAU released The Last Son of Krypton, and then they released the world's finest thing with Batman and Superman, and then they released the Justice League premiere Secret Origins, and that's the animated universe. Like, that was it.
I'm so sick of, like, any kind of cinematic or animated universe, just because it's like, oh, you have to watch all of this to kind of understand it. It's like with Avengers Endgame. With Avengers Endgame, it's like, oh, you have to see everything that happened before it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna watch everything that happened before it. My attention span is like piss poor.
Do you want to see that new Avengers movie? And I said to them, you can't watch the new Avengers movie. You didn't watch the last 5 or 6 other movies. Like, you can't see it. Now, speaking of which, like, I know people would disagree with this. I know, like, superhero movie fans especially get really up in arms if you say this, but I think it's just kind of hard to argue that I feel like superhero movies have just, like, plateaued with Endgame, because it's like, how the fuck do you get bigger than that? Like, how do you get better and more interesting than that? I don't know. I just don't see it happening. Okay. I just think superhero movies, they won't die immediately, but I think a decline is going to happen over the next several years for superhero movies.
Okay, Stead Plays, I'm going to stop you right there. I said, okay, the Bullyverse one, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
That's the greatest creation to come out of anything.
And the best part is that nobody even knows what actually happens in it except for us. And also, you don't even have to watch all of our videos to understand it.
Yeah.
Because our videos are completely unrelated. Maybe that's for the better. I mean, like, I've been speculating superhero movies on a diminishing returns decline for years now, but I mean, like, I've missed most of Phase 3 for Marvel, because, like, I think before Black Panther, the last Marvel movie I had seen was Age of Ultron. Because I wasn't interested in any of the Phase 3 stuff, because I was just, like, burned out.
I think Black Panther is the one that I saw in its entirety for Phase 3 before I saw Endgame.
Yeah, from Phase 3, I've seen the Spider-Man movies. I've seen Infinity War, Endgame, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. I also saw that.
Yeah, and like for me, everything else was like, I don't care.
You know, when I was invited to see Ant-Man and the Wasp with like family, and it was on my ride back home when I got pulled over and got a ticket for the first time and last time, because I was driving without a seatbelt on. Because I thought I was real cool. I was the cool kid at school.
He thought he was hot shit.
With his seatbelt off. Never again.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Not worth it. Yes, Fabian Lopez, it is indeed me. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I remember the first time I got pulled over was when I was going back from a Five Guys, and I had ran a red light because of the fact that I thought I could make it. I decided to speed up to the light. I thought I was going to make it, but then I did not. And I just got to the next red light, and then a cop pulled up next to me, and I happened to be on my phone at that red light. And then he thought that I ran the red light because I was on my phone, not because I did it intentionally. And then he said, "Look, I'm going to go easy on you. Like, put the phone down and just pay attention to the road." I was like, "Yes, sir." And that's how that went. But no, I got a female cop the time when I got pulled over the second time, and like, yeah, no, I mean, she did not. She, for lack of a better phrase, she wasn't looking to go easy on me like that guy was. In fact, she wrote on my ticket that I sarcastically said, "My sincerest apologies, officer," when she told me that I was driving without my seatbelt on. And I was like, I wasn't trying to be sarcastic, but I guess people just think I'm a sarcastic kind of guy. Who would think that? Frank, can you believe it?
I know, right?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, what's with these people? Also, I tried breaking that one block, and it took me 3 tries to figure out, yeah, that's not breaking, even though it can be broken.
Someone asked when SQG's Mega Man V review is coming out. Speaking of which, I feel like Alec hasn't said anything in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, where'd he go?
Like, his stream is still on. Like, he's still playing.
Alec, any signs of life? Is there a pulse? Did the FBI finally get him?
I guess so. Got killed by the beep.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
I was like, what happened?
I'm not probably gonna win this race, so all right.
What happened?
I don't know. my
Grandchildren again.
Yep, fucking grandchildren. They're like, take me to Toys R Us. Fuck you, kids.
That shit's out of business.
It's not open anymore. Take us anyways.
Oh, that slowdown. Well, whoops.
Oh my god, well, like, I remember one time, one of my uncles said to his kids was that if they were behaving, they would go to Toys R Us the next day. And I'm like, well, I guess parents can't use that excuse if the shit's closed.
Now it's more like, if you behave, I'll order that new toy from Amazon.
And then it will show up in, like, a week. So,
in about 4 to 5 weeks.
Well, you know, I feel like when you're a kid, like, that much time is a long fucking time. I remember when I got, like, the Super-Poser Sonic figures from the Sonic X toy line when I was a kid. It was gonna ship in 10 days, and it was literally the longest 10 days of my entire life.
Oh yeah.
But now, 10 days ago, I was like, I don't even remember what I was doing 10 days ago.
I remember I was drinking 10 days ago.
Every day kind of blurs for me.
Yeah, I mean, like, 10 days ago, I guess I was playing The Last of Us. I mean, I guess that's kind of what I would have to be doing. But it's like, it feels like not any time has passed, but it feels like a lifetime ago at the same time.
Yeah. Like, the only time where I actually had to wait on something and it felt like the longest period of time was the 1 month where I sent in my 3DS to get modded.
Oh,
that was the longest
man.
month of my life. Because I was just getting very anxious every single time.
I spent money on that, you know. I was gonna... I got paid for the 3DS modification stuff, but then like the site closed down right as I paid for that, and I was like, no.
Oh man.
Wait.
So like the 3DS is the only console where I'm basically like just don't have anything when it comes to recording.
Shit, that sucks. Wait, what did you get? Did you try getting it from Murky?
No, it was that one website from like Japan where like you.
Oh, Katsukitty, yeah.
Where you Katsukitty, that's the one.
When I found out that they went out of business and it was like, oh, Murky has some of the last few boards, I was like, okay. I tried getting a new 2DS XL so that way I can, you know, cover that stuff too. Only to find out that they ran out of boards. So I paid $100 just for a used 2DS and I can't mod it. So then I had to. The next best thing was go for a 3DS XL. So those boards were going quick, but then again, that's like what, $300. It's crazy. I guess it's because of like how much money I spent just to get it modded, and the long wait made it worse.
The longest 2 weeks I did was waiting for Wrath of Cortex in the mail. I ordered it on eBay, well my dad did, and I just gave him the money.
It's not $100 for a 2DS. It's for the new 2DS XL, so it would play like the 3DS, the new 3DS games. I did that because I knew there were Super Nintendo games I wouldn't be able to properly own, and I wanted to do everything legit, but I don't have that option with certain games anymore. So like, if I wanted to play something that was for the new 2DS, or new 3DS, which there's not a lot, but there's still a few, I have to find another method or just not cover them at all. But thankfully, my channel is all Sonic, so that's easy. It's just, you know, I stream on Twitch as well, so I wanted the option to do that. Also, Alec, where are you at?
I just beat the 5th level. I bet you're far ahead.
Remember what I was talking about, that gap? Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the airship level with the Kappa that's humping the throne.
I'm probably dealing with more latency.
Can I play Mario World for SNES? Let me finish the race, and if there's time, I can play a little bit. I might go and do like the shortest possible way to beat the game. Epic gap.
I'm on an auto-scroller, which are both a blessing and a curse.
I know which one you're on. It's probably... Can I play Sonic 3? I only have my my Nintendo Switch set up, so I would have to like figure something out with that. But
Yeah, it's in re-release limbo, isn't it?
well, I mean, I could play the Steam version or
That's
Sonic 3 Air. That exists too, which is basically a 16:9 version made by fans. And it requires you to have Steam, so it's not like you're pirating a game of.
Guys, I'll be back in a bit. I gotta take care of something.
All right.
All right.
Oh, well, there goes all my power-ups. But hey, World 4. Always play the Steam version. Yeah, I play the Steam version all the time. People tell me to play Sonic 3 Complete, but I'm just like, I don't change much on it.
Oh shit. The spike levels.
Hey, look, it's Wendy the restaurant. That's rude.
Pro strats for the win.
Why do you need to thank heaven unless there's a presence of hell?
That's a good question. I'll make a deal with the devil.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Fucking love Batman.
That was weird.
I know people are like, "Oh, Batman Returns is better." I don't care. Batman 1989 is a good movie. Ah!
Yeah, just because one's better than the other doesn't mean the other one's automatically like bad. I mean, you can have two good movies and say one of them's still better than the other.
Yeah.
But that's not the mentality these days. Sometimes people are like, "Oh, this one's better than this one," and somebody will take it as a, "Oh, so you're saying this one sucks?" I'm like, whatever. I can't deal with that. I don't have the patience, nor
Hey
do
guys,
I care
can you
enough.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Hey,
you.
IKG.
Okay.
Oh,
How'd you hack into the group chat?
actually,
Jay said he had to go for something important, and he was wondering if he could tag me in, and I
Alright.
said yes because I was available. So
all right,
That's
cool,
awesome.
I'll be reading the chats for you guys and everything.
sweet.
You're a lifesaver.
Everyone,
you
we
were-
have IKG
you're
of
a lifesaver.
IKG Productions. Another YouTube reviewer that I know. So
Yeah.
I wish I had
Hopefully
your
making a comeback soon.
yes, because it needs to happen.
Alright, I beat the boomer.
Boomer Kawanger. Wrong game.
Wrong game. If anything, Alec cosplays as Boomer.
Not, well, for now, but once he shaves.
That is true. Can I play Mario 2 USA? Maybe not. I'm not a huge fan of that game.
Tim Burton is my favorite director. Yeah, he used to be one of mine, then he did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm like, really? God, I hate that one.
Oh, the Tim Burton one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that version myself.
It's like,
Oh, that's a bad
hey, it's
idea.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, except it's lifeless and, you know, I hate when they do
I thought
that.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was the second one. Aren't you thinking of Willy Wonka?
Yeah, it's based off Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I'm not as familiar with it, so
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is like the 1970s version. One of my favorite.
I love that movie.
Me too.
One of the
I
best
grew up-
musicals
I grew
ever
up seeing
made.
it all the time with my family.
I just got a super chat that says "Oh woo." Thank you, thank you
Yes,
so much.
yes, you did. From Alice Lovely.
Thank you so much for that.
Charlie, I thought was alright, but Willy's portrayal, Willy Wonka's portrayal by Johnny Depp was crap, and he's usually a great like actor for things like that.
Well, this is one. Can you play Sonic GBA? I can, but the question is, do I want to?
You know, for everything I've heard about Sonic Genesis, I actually have never ever played it.
You really don't need to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it just kind of speaks for itself, I guess.
Oh, well, there's death number 2.
This is death number 9 for me.
Wait, Alec, why are you doing the card mini game?
That
Sorry,
one
what?
dude, sus. Thank you for the super chats. Super Mario World NES. I don't think I've ever played that before. I should really try that.
There's a oh fuck.
It's like a bootleg game. It's pretty crazy. I've seen videos of it, but I've never played it myself. Also, I'm using the frog suit because when else am I ever going to use this?
I use it for the water levels mostly. It's always good to save one for the one in World 7, because fuck that level.
Frog Mario, go fast. Gotta go fast.
I have a question. What's the original?
Cameron brings up an interesting point that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, at least visually, is a pretty impressive technical. I guess, like the set and all the effects that they have, I guess were pretty cool for the time.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, this is one where I have to go underwater the whole time. Oops.
Jay is not here anymore.
Yeah,
but
might.
I can't answer your question.
He might be back later. Depends.
Yeah, he might be back later. We'll see. Okay, so Alec, you're just finishing up the Wow, that was really close with that cheap.
Yeah.
You're just finishing up that water level right now. Frank is on.
I believe it's 4 or 5.
Ooh,
yeah, you're on 4 or
I got
5.
a lot of catching up to do.
Can I give you a shout out? Shout outs to IKG Productions, Jay's Reviews, the SideQuest Gamer Review Show, and Ryrule, because he was in the chat earlier.
SQG review show.
SideQuest Gamer
SideQuest
Review
Gamer?
Show on youtube.com/theSideQuestGamer.
The name change will take effect as soon as I change the channel name, but
Jay went
I
back to
kinda
his
got
planet.
commissioned-
Jay went
I
back to go play
commissioned
DMC2.
someone to make my profile. So.
Yeah, you just have DMC2. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh shit!
Alec, language.
All right, I gotta chase the runaway airship. That's gonna cost me some time.
Let's see.
I'm going to enjoy my stash while I have it then.
Yes, what TGX said. Gene Wilder is better than Johnny Depp for Willy Wonka.
Definitely. You know who should have been Willy Wonka? Jim Carrey.
I guess for what Tim Burton was going for, I could see that working. It still wouldn't be my preferred take on the character, but I can see how that would fit his vision.
I'm gonna go for the Tanuki power-up up here. Why not?
I agree. DMC2 isn't that bad. It's not. I played it and I was like, all right, I was like, yeah, Jay, I know how it feels to like, the game's not very good, but you find a lot to enjoy in it. But then I played it and I was like, yeah, there's actually really a lot to enjoy here. But
I hear
even
some
if it
people
is
say
pretty much a game.
it's an alright like hack and slash. It's just not a good Devil May Cry game.
I've never played it. I have the collection. I just need to get around to playing it. So.
Alright. Oh fuck!
Wait, Frank, you gotta shout out TGX because he was also in the chat.
No, I'm kidding. Shout out to TGX as well.
Shout out to TGX Season 4.
What?
He released that Crash video. It's like, I saw all his videos early on Patreon. I really like the Ed Hunter video. It was awesome. It's like a nice exploration of Iron Maiden. Because it's like a licensed game. I won't go into any further details, but it was a very fun video to watch.
I'm screwing up. Okay, never mind. I'm good.
Alec, let's see. Where are you? Oh, you're on the World 3 airship.
Shout out to
Man,
Liquid
I lost the
Richard.
money.
Jeb, look here, listen.
Jeb, look, listen.
Stop giving me advice for something you don't know about. It's a whole meme thing.
And shout out to Knuckles channel 3 and Knuckles.
Shout out to Dr. Robotnik Channel 4 episode Metal.
Why is everybody asking for shoutouts? Because a long time ago on Jeb's stream, I went and said, "Hi, I'm new. Can I have a shout out?" Because that was a comment I used to get all the time.
Oh fuck!
Oh boy, Okay, we got an interesting question here. Artificial Ghost asks, IKG, do you like Sly 4? Heck no. I've tried to get through Clan of the Cave Raccoon and I stopped on the Bob training mission and I've never gone back since. I couldn't do it. I felt patronized as a Sly fan the whole time. But alas.
Oh great! Now people are gonna ask me for shoutouts.
Hey Frank, can I get a shout out for
No.
my next video?
No.
Okay.
Fuck. Oh, Jay is here, but he's muted.
You're not in my subscriber range. I'm kidding.
All right.
I think Jay might just be listening in.
And
have a
can I not get a
favorite
shout out?
So this is your first episode of Three Jerks Play that you've appeared in.
Do you guys have a favorite? Do you guys have a favorite world in Mario 3?
World 5, the sky. That's really fun on a casual playthrough.
Yeah, this guy's pretty good. I think that one's one of my favorites. World 4 is just a lot of fun. I guess it's just like the whole everything's just. I don't know. I guess the gimmick of like characters being much bigger. I thought that was just fun.
Yeah, that's my favorite one too.
I don't really like the 6th level in that world. Just find the enemy placement to be a bit more annoying than it usually is.
Also, World 8 is just really cool.
Oh yeah, that's one of my personal favorites. World 3 is underrated.
It is. I think because it just has water levels and, you know...
Yeah, but they don't suck, you know, and there's a mix of land to break up the monotony.
Look at them sprites. They're not all the way filled in. NES emulation on Switch is pretty jank.
Yeah. That much.
I found that, I mean, I've never been a master on like original hardware from the NES or SNES. I'm not too picky, but I did seem to notice that the SNES emulation on the Switch fared a lot better.
It
that
does.
Correct? Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Got her. Now I can go on to World
I wonder
4.
why that is, actually.
I should have practiced more. Should have done like one world per day, and then up till like the race.
That's true. Dare you to make a video about Sonic 06? I mean, I'll eventually get to that. Can I play Mario Maker 3DS? Why? That game's practically dead. I did it once, and I mean, it was okay, but Mario Maker 2 exists.
So I gotta play that one. It's just like I'm not very creative, so I just like, and I don't want to play any other courses other than the ones that the developers made.
There's like one screen puzzle ones that I absolutely love. They're my favorite.
Oh yeah, those are really good. And actually, the story mode as a whole has a lot of content, Alex. So
Okay.
I'm not sure. I mean, if you just want to play the story mode, I'm not sure if that's worth $60. But if you ever do get the game, there is actually a lot to sink into there. I was impressed.
That's how I pretty much enjoyed Smash Ultimate. I didn't care for World of Light. I just played the revamped classic mode, which is easily the best the series has seen.
I'll be honest, I don't like Smash Brothers Ultimate anymore.
I like it, but I only play it with friends now. And because my friends and I, and pretty much just everything going on with the whole pandemic situation, there hasn't been really a lot of time because
Yeah, the
everything's
online
behind with school. But so I can't say I've been playing many games recently.
Dang.
But when I did, was trying to play a lot of Smash online
Hey,
and
cool,
with
dude.
friends.
I had to give up on going to the pipe at the top of 5-1 because, well, I lost my my raccoon power up. I lost my leaf
Yeah,
power up pretty
Artificial
much.
Ghost. I feel like Jeb exposed a lot of the game's issues. It's not a bad game. It's just a lot of annoying things in it, I think.
Jeb exposed them. Ha!
I have an
Trav
unpopular
guy,
opinion. Oh, gee.
however, exposed them long before he did. Hashtag Jeb Trav rivalry. I'm kidding.
Frank, have you ever played any of the Sonic PO6 demos?
I played one of the earlier ones, and I'm trying. I keep mistaking PO6 for Legacy of Solaris, but if I remember correctly, it was okay. I think I'm trying to remember the difference between PO6 was the PC fan game, right?
I'm not really sure how to describe it because I don't know what Legacy of Solaris is.
Legacy of Solaris is a mod of the 360 version of Sonic 06.
Oh, okay. PO6 is pretty much a full-on remaster. So I'm guessing it's has more changes to it. It's been getting even more refined in recent updates, but I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, I think it's been so long since I've played it, so I'll have to give it another shot and see if I can remember if it was any good or not. Because I remember Legacy of Solaris came out and was like, this is not good at all.
Oh.
And I think for PO6 it got a demo for Crisis City, and I remember that being pretty bad, just because the physics were off.
Oh, okay.
Fabian says, I used to confuse Jeb and Trav. Yeah, they kind of look alike, don't they?
No, they don't. What?
I know.
Oh.
Jeb has
it's the whole EXO, Jeb, and IKG voice thing.
Trav wears flannel.
How do you mistaken it that much?
Trav kind of looks like a younger Austin Eruption, kind of. I don't know if that's...
IKG, what is your favorite indie title?
All white people look
I don't know
alike.
if Studio MDHR counts as an indie developer, but if they do, I would definitely say Cuphead. If not, if we're looking at like smaller projects, then well, again, does Shantae count? Like, I don't really.
I think Shantae would count still, or
Okay.
I don't know.
If Shantae counts, I'd say Pirate's Curse.
Ah, fuck.
And if none of that counts, then I'll say Shovel Knight. So I'll give you those.
Shovel Knight, it's one of my favorite game series of all time.
Jeb sounds like IKG, but not as deep. Huh.
That's interesting. Something I've never heard
Unless
before.
I'm in reviewer mode, and then I really tend to enunciate everything.
You sound like Trav right now.
Oh, jeez. It's all going full circle. Jeb was not happy to hear that, it seems.
Is he in Frank's Twitch?
Yeah.
We know we're just messing with you. Oh, shit. One up. Mushroom. Fuck.
Okay, I've been trying to take this pipe the entire time. I wonder if I can actually get it.
No, you cannot actually get it.
Got it.
You can have it, you can't get it.
I'm sorry, I have to share it. Someone said Jay sounds like a boomer dad. That's really funny. No offense to Jay, it's just that comment. It's just so... I don't know. It's just...
Well, that pipe led to absolutely nothing. It's like I always forgot what was in that pipe, and now that I went through it, it's like, oh, that was a waste of time.
If you could eat only one kind of sandwich for the rest of your life, which would it be? A Whopper.
The sandwich that Rajan is thinking about in Chapter 2 of Slide 2. That's my answer.
That's a good one.
Since I think I have a little bit of time, I can probably go for more power-ups, just so that way I have enough.
Yeah, I've been farming for power-ups because I almost got a game over at the fucking desert level.
Wait, really?
What the hell's wrong? Yeah.
Wow.
Then I got a 5-up. I won't race this game anymore. It's impossible for me to get good at. Even with practice, I'm a bit slip. Fucking hell! I just died.
I got confirmation that Jay is not going to be returning, just so you know.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it. I'm trapped in a fucking Hammer Bro loop.
Come on, Alec, you got this.
No, I don't. Ah, they're looping again.
It's not World 7 or 8 yet. You got some time.
Alright. I'm just bum rushing this.
I agree, Stead plays. I'd also listen to Exo's laugh for the rest of my life.
Exo and Jay have the best laughs. Also Ryan.
Oh yeah, Ryan's laugh could break glass. Although Alec, you've had some loud laughs as well.
Yeah, I like chain smoker laugh.
Yeah, his laughs sound painful.
They really are. Sometimes I just get caught off guard with something I did not expect.
One of my least favorite things about me is that I don't have a consistent laugh, so I'm always self-conscious about laughing.
We didn't help that, you know. Back when we impersonated you, we always give you this high-pitched laugh, something like that.
That's true. That's alright though.
They were favorite levels in Mario games for everybody. To be honest, like Mario 3's water levels are probably my favorite.
Do 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 do.
Alex's laugh sounds like Satan, and Ryan's laugh sounds like a 5-year-old. Oh, and I got the coin ship again.
Oh wow.
So that's 2.
That's 2 coin chips in one run.
Oh man, I might just have a chance now. Slow and steady wins the race.
Not always.
No.
Alec, you tried to explain tortoise and the hare, and you called me the tortoise, and was like, wait, but the tortoise wins at the end.
Yeah.
New Super Mario Brothers levels are some of your favorites. They're pretty good. I know New Super Mario Brothers 2 gets a lot of flack, but it's actually a pretty decent. Like some of the levels are really well designed.
Oh, definitely. I'm gonna be honest. I think New Super Mario Bros. Wii is the worst of them.
For me, it's the most forgettable.
I
But
did not enjoy New Super Mario Bros. 2 when I first played it. I thought it was really bland, but I have seen people play it since on YouTube, and yeah, some of those levels look really, really good. So I might need to revisit it.
me too. And since I have the ability to capture footage, I might be able to stream it.
I actually
yeah.
100%ed it twice because it's such a short time.
Hey, Arquette came back, and he's like, I'm back. Hi, back. I'm dad.
he said he's dead.
AK, what Alex says, like on like 75% of calls on Discord every single time. It's
I
like
had to
70%
I had to get to it before him. Oh, this is gonna be a problem now. I've
Oh
never...
hey Frank, that's that level that they sort of remade in New Super Mario Bros. U.
I don't like this level when I don't have the leaf.
Yeah. But you could be having the frog suit.
That's true. There's always worse.
I'd like to see that.
Well, I mean, I've done challenges, so
I can't believe we're halfway through the game already. You know, it's only been an hour.
Whoa, living on a prayer.
I have a question. Have any of you seen the Badger song video?
yes, a long time ago.
Yes, from you.
I just saw it for the first time recently. Now it's stuck in my head.
It's like an
fucking
old 2005 meme, I think.
2003 by
2000
Dr. Weeble.
2003.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
I was
It was
3 years
originally
old.
on like Newgrounds or something.
2003. I was 10.
Oof.
It's fucking stupid, but I
I
love
was
it.
10 and I had no idea what the internet was because
I wasn't
to,
in first grade at that point.
to me the internet didn't even exist yet. Unless
It's like when I see a mushroom, like mushroom, badger, 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 badger.
unless I see like old WWE Raw episodes and it's like, oh, WWF.com. It's like, I don't know what that is.
Triple H.
Well,
Alec, why'd you? Oh, come on.
They used to do that. They would always put it would be like the wrestler's name, and then below it is like a website for them. And it's like, I don't know what that is.
I'm the best wrestler. I can do a grizzly voice for a promo.
Yeah, but I could do a better Grizzly voice.
You probably can.
The U in New Super Mario Bros. U stands for underwhelming. Well done.
That's alright,
harsh.
Scott. Hey y'all, Scott here.
Someone said Alec versus Frank wrestling.
I'll crush him to death. I'm 230 pounds. This skinny ass won't last a second.
Alec,
Yeah.
I'm like 260.
What? I thought you were like really skinny because you started
No.
jogging and basketball and shit.
Nope. It's been a long time since I've done that. And if you want to know what happened, college happened.
Yeah, college was the reason I started overeating. Well, that and depression, but...
College was the reason I just stressed out over everything.
Yeah, I'm feeling that right now.
Yeah, and then when I started Knuckles channel, it was like I had both. I was like, oh, that's fun. I get to stress out about school and YouTube.
Hey,
Yeah.
congratulations on your success, you know, like, you're very inspirational for the underdog story. For the longest time, you were the group member with, like, the least amount of subs. And it's like, you worked really hard on those videos, too, and it's like...
No,
glad you
seriously,
hit the
well
lottery with
deserved.
Knuckles
I
channel.
mean,
I wanted
even
the
back
videos
to like the Game and Tank days, like you put an incredible amount of effort into those videos, and you know you started this up and you kept working on it, and here we are. I mean, I really think it's well deserved.
Yeah, I think with the whole gaming thing, I just kind of wish that, or I was hoping, I kind of wish that I realized earlier that game reviews weren't really my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Knuckle channel, it was more of like, there's all these gameplay videos of Sonic videos, or these Sonic videos. They're all gameplay stuff. I want mine to look different than all of them.
Your highly edited, like, gameplay stuff, it's the reason why I can't really watch Let's Plays anymore. It's like, once you see highly edited stuff, you know, cutting out the crap you don't want to see, and just, like, keeping the best parts in, I can't watch a standard Let's Play anymore. I just can't.
Yeah, it is hard to go back to your traditional Let's Play.
The U in New Super Mario Bros. U stands for Big Chungus. See, if I was Scott the Waz, it would stand for "You gotta be kidding me."
Hey, look, I'm at Iggy, my favorite Koopaling.
Wait,
I
you're
can relate to
wait,
him.
which world? Which one is this one for?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're probably at the castle for the 5th one, aren't you?
I'm almost
Or
there.
Airship.
I'm on the level before it.
Oh, Alec.
It's fine.
Someone asked Frank, "Can you play Eggman Mania?"
I don't know what that is. If it's a mod, I think Game Banana is down, so I can't even download new mods. Oh crap. Okay, well that's death number 3.
I just got this idea when I was in the shower this morning. That for
Jay
the
hates it when people talk about showering.
Oh right, I'll keep that short. But I was thinking about for my Sonic Lost World video, and I figured a way to really sell sell the Deadly Six as an introduction. I'm gonna play the Hotel Mario theme in the background. Just kind of really set the tone. Oh, Twip is here. Twip says, "Hey Frank."
Hey Twip, did you win?
Nobody came
overshot
to
my
my
jump.
stream.
I was gonna
Except
say
the people who came to my stream.
I was gonna say there's nothing wrong with having ideas when you're in the shower, because that's how I come up with some of the more ridiculous videos.
I literally thought of a review in the shower and wrote it in like 3 hours. Super Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, you wrote that in like one sitting, didn't you?
I was really pumped up.
Oh, Twip won the race. Very nice.
Nice.
Nice. I didn't see it, but I saw the promotional stuff. Looked really cool.
Okay, now here's the other question. Did the others complain the entire time? That was a thing that was going on. The others who were participating were complaining about Twip just taking it too serious, and it's like, it's a race.
Race to win, race to win.
That's his job. He's the master trash talker.
I don't like Rivals 2 Race to Win. I don't like the theme. It's like a 30-second loop when you play the game. Also, I hit
I
that.
know, it is so short. It's criminal.
I hit that.
Rivals is ruined by the rubber banding.
I hit the enemy and went into the pipe at the same time. That's crazy.
Got 100 points.
The Kurabu's shoe level. It's like, look at me, I'm Goomba. I'm in a shoe.
The
And this
shower
is like
gives
an
everyone
image
galaxy
that's in
brains.
One level. Ha.
Miyamoto shoe.
The meme. You guys are mean.
Actually,
All right, just
I'm crying.
to be fair, that is how some of the weirdest videos on my channel have been. Like, that's where I get the idea for them. And when I look back at it, I was like, this is a stupid idea.
you know, for some reason, the shower is just the ultimate think tank.
Yep. Because you got.
You're alone with your thoughts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
Lost in thoughts all alone? Question mark? No, okay.
is it worth it?
Alec, you're terrible.
Is it worth it for me?
Go back to French stream. Cameron,
Showering,
I want
is
you
it
to
worth it?
time out Twip. I just wanted him to show up so you can time him out for being a bully.
He's just... There's nothing for me to time out here.
Damn it. I had to mow my lawn. That's too bad, Alton. Alton, enjoy your mustache while it lasts. I'm sorry, dude. I let you down. You see, if, like, his wife
Damn.
made it so that, like, if I lose, he also has to shave his mustache.
I jumped way too early at that one. I'm gonna take that item, though.
Oh, I saw that death.
Yeah, that one hurts. So far... Wait, Mario was like 1 pixel below. Was like 1 pixel below. Emulation's weird.
Yeah.
What do we have here? IKG. How can you make Sly 5 a good game? Well,
By not making it.
that's like the classic J answer. No, but well, I mean that's a loaded question. I guess my short answer would be, I really do think it's worth ignoring Sly 4 and picking up from where Sly 3 left off. I think it should be about Bentley and Murray at the start, and maybe Penelope and Dimitri and whatnot. And Sly doesn't so easily come back to thieving, and then maybe it comes back for the finale or something.
I would
don't know,
say
that's-
whatever the last moment from Thieves in Time is, you let that happen. But when it's over, Sly wakes up and is like, "Wow, that was terrible."
That would be cool. That would be cool. Wow, what an awful nightmare that was.
When I walk, I think out loud and sort of write in my head something. Then I write it all down later. That's a good method. It's always good to speak out loud.
Why
Didn't
make
Beethoven do
why
that?
make Sly 5 when they can remaster Sly 4? Because you have to tell the same story.
And
Or,
the same
I mean,
gameplay.
unless you're Final Fantasy 7, where you just stretch out the first part of the game to a ridiculous amount of time.
Yeah.
Just saying, Midgard's only a 5-hour. Is only 5 hours on the original.
Let's see. Welcome to the Mario universe where cannonballs go through walls. Yep.
Yep. They don't go through walls. I mean, and they don't go that slow. The series has lied to me. Also, I'm on World 6.
I just had an idea.
Rage quit.
No. I was just
No.
thinking of a video for Dr. Robotnik Channel 4 episode Metal. Basically,
I forgot you had that channel.
I'm going to take that clip from Amadeus, put our profile pics over it, and then it's like,
Yes.
play SideQuest Gamer, and it's like, da, 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 and then it ends with a fart. And I'll...
Oh,
Okay then.
okay.
You have to
I'll
see
give
that
up that
movie.
one.
I love that movie. It's so good.
Oh.
Yeah, it's such a good movie.
Amadeus.
Oh, it does. Whatever. It was like, oh, it does that in this game. I thought you keep it no matter what, but I guess you lose the Tanuki power up when you touch a leaf. Okay.
Alec, Alex still has most of World 5 to go.
I'm very confident, even though Twit called me terrible, and he has the most right opinions in the world, so my self-esteem is shattered.
Bum 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 ba da da dum bum.
Are you doing Spanish Flea?
No, that was the victory theme for when you beat a level in Mario 3.
Yeah, Mario 3 clear jingle.
Oh, okay.
Alec, this is your favorite game. How do you not recognize that?
Yeah, why'd you think of the Spanish Flea?
Because that's usually what happens when someone's making a fool out of themselves. You know, it starts playing. That was IKG.
Whatever I do, don't rage quit. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Man, Artificial Ghost just hitting out with these references. Alright, here we go. Dithers everywhere. There are dots on the view screen for a start. There we go.
That was actually pretty good.
And then IKG gets kicked out of the call.
Oh, let me take care of that.
I did my best EXO voice. Now my throat hurts.
Hey, Jumpy Cool, how you doing? Guys, why is dithering a meme?
Dithering is a meme because it's funny. And plus he likes Depeche Mode for some reason.
I have no idea what that is.
It's an electronic band from the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people like Rammstein and Coldplay have kind of cited that as their influences. It's like, I listen to their stuff, I was just like, I don't really care for their stuff, especially People Are People. I hate that song so much. It's so repetitive.
So you just don't really see what they enjoy from it. It's fine. I mean...
I get the like it's got a very industrial sound to it, basically.
Alec, in your chat, we have someone saying, "Use the power of your mustache, Alec."
All right, Oakley dokley.
I have the urge to kick him from this call right now.
What? Just because I have the best Ned Flanders stash?
Stead plays, thank you. And only 15.4% of the blue coins.
Oh, fuck.
See, I'm trying to think. I don't remember any other.
I thought you cut out or something. I was like,
head.
I thought you cut out. I was like, is something up with my internet now?
Oh, no, you're fine. Everything's running fine. I'm just... I don't have many EXO lines on memory.
Depeche Mode.
You don't know Depeche Mode? I'm disgusted. I'm sorry, Red Hot Sonic. I just never... I've heard the name. I just never bothered to listen to their...
Maybe some of their lesser-known work is better. I've only really heard People Are People, and that one word was like, I can't remember what it was. It was like a black and white movie or something like that. Black and white footage of ducks in the pond and shit. It's weird.
I think I recall what you're talking about, actually.
Oh, I just realized I was supposed to hit the P switch. Oh well. Actually, wait, no, I can get through without it.
I've always really liked this level with the spinning bars.
Yeah. I remember when I first played it, I played the Super Nintendo version, and this level gave me so many problems because I didn't understand it. Keep in mind, I was like, I think 6 or 7. So.
Still are. Ha 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 ha.
So, Alec, would that be more embarrassing?
Oh, fuck, I did not think this through.
I don't even have to say anything, he does it to himself.
Yeah.
I never asked for this.
Use the diddly. Oakley dokley.
Beware the diddler.
The diddler.
I can just picture, like, Ned Flanders wearing a Riddler outfit, like the...
That was an episode.
Oh my god.
It was amazing.
I gotta see this one. Was it one of the later seasons?
I think, no, it was like one of the earlier ones.
Oh my god. I gotta catch up on all those. Beware of the
What?
dealer.
I'm sorry, it took me like over an hour, but I just read your title, SonicTuber in a Super Mario Bros. 3 race.
I had to clickbait it somehow. I mean, we have 46 amazing people in the chat.
Yeah.
So
Hey
something.
Frank, want to race in Doom 64?
I need to beat that game. I'm not very good at it. It's fun though. You know, I'm really enjoying it. It's actually, with the exception of one of the levels where, like, the route that I had to take was very obscure. I didn't really care for it. And then I started realizing that you kind of go back and forth a lot in that game. So
It's probably my favorite of the classic Doom games, if I'm being honest.
Oh, this is
Sure,
death.
we're missing some
Yep,
enemy
that's death.
types, but I really don't miss the Arachnotrons and the Chain Gunners. Oh, not the Arachnotrons, the Archvile.
Excuse
That's
yourself.
the yellow guy who like revives all the fucking demons. Shit. Sorry, I died.
Badger.
Mushroom. I think I was just referencing that in the desert world. It's a snake. Oh, it's a snake.
All right, let's
Trying
try
to
that.
think of-
Let's try that again without failing.
Trying to think of Sonic games I could beat Frank at a race, and there's not many.
Big the Cat's Adventure.
I don't know. How familiar are you with Sonic Advance 1, Frank?
Not very familiar. I made it to the final boss once.
Okay, I could do that.
Oh,
Lost
God.
World, maybe.
Shit.
I think I could give you a run for your money on a Lost World.
Flame Chomp is the bane.
Challenge accepted.
If anything, I think the sky might give me problems, but that's about it.
See, yeah, I would have the hardest time with Sky Road as well.
Yeah, Sky Road would give me some problems, but I think everything else I can do well enough. It would be a close race.
One of my favorite things about that game is just how much like player expression is allowed. There's just so many ways to tackle a lot of the levels. And even finding like the fastest route isn't really like a mathematical process. It's very much a experimental kind of thing.
Let's see.
Note to self: 5-9. Use the fucking fire flower because those flame chomps are relentless. Ah! Oh,
Advance 2 personal
fuck.
favorite. Cool.
Advance 1's pretty decent. I like it.
I have only ever played Advance 1. I don't have 2 or 3. Only because I never really got into the Game Boy Advance stuff for Sonic until I started making videos, because it just never piqued my interest enough.
It's like people was like, oh, you only dislike Sonic 4 Episode 1 just because Dimps made it. Yeah, that's exactly why I like Sonic Advance 1 and 3. Think about that. Just think before you speak.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't standing on that platform completely. That's good to know.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck!
shoot, I'm not a mod. I can't stop this spammer.
Oh.
That's okay. I think we're good now.
I am lagging behind severely.
Frank, someone asks, what is your favorite Sonic game?
Sonic Adventure.
Nice.
And if we're being very specific, Sonic Adventure on Sega Dreamcast, which I'm so glad I have my Dreamcast so I can play it.
I didn't know you even had one.
I got
You
one.
can't really just use the mods or something like that.
I mean, you could. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from playing it. It's just, I don't know. It's mostly nostalgia for me. Why I would prefer to play it on a Dreamcast. Also because, you know, it has Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, and I love that game.
Oh, that is a good game. I like that one.
A lot of people talk about Pro Skater 1 soundtrack more, and I'm just like, Pro Skater 2 is nothing to, to ignore. It's pretty good as well. It
Have
has
you seen TGX's Pro Skater reviews?
it's been a while since I've seen them, but yeah, I've seen them.
That was a good episode.
Another one I keep thinking of is like either his Mega Man reviews or Simpsons Hit and Run, just because people have given him so much Well, let's just say there's a new kind of video just to ridicule him over how he reviewed it, and it's just like that's fanboys being fanboys.
I mean, it's probably one of my lesser favorites from that season, but it's like I don't really see the issue. He talked about the layout, you know. It's just like how can you tell him he's not how can you tell them that he's valid about the layout of it? He showed it. He showed evidence supporting that case.
Well, I mean, it's like the same thing why those speedrunners kept going after Jay for his thoughts on Mega Man X6. It's just like it's people who are either big fans of the game or know it well enough, but would rather just tell you all the things that you should be doing in the game instead of like, hey, I mean, if you're not enjoying it the first time around, you know, maybe there are some actual problems in it.
And I think sometimes a lot of people with games like X6 kind of don't remember, you know, what it's like as a new player, and maybe not being used to some of these more questionable design choices.
Yeah, if anything, with reviewing, you kind of have to put those, like, if you have a certain bias towards a game, or if you're like, oh, this is like my favorite game, or it's such a good game, I remember it when I was a kid, you kind of have to put that aside and be like, okay, let's kind of see if I was right about it, see if I really do think this is an amazing game, or maybe I was wrong this, you know, or maybe it's not as great as I thought it was.
Exactly. You know, that's the kind of assessment you're looking for.
Like, I've always said I could do the same thing with Sonic Adventure. It's my favorite game in the series, but I can always, you know, I can always look at it critically and be like, okay, these are some actual problems with it. Like, on the Dreamcast version, there's much more slowdown than what I remembered. Or frame rate drops. I think it's slowdown.
Sure.
Which I never noticed when I was like 10 years old or something, but again, I was 10 years old. It's a long time ago.
Right.
So.
Oh, shit.
Jay's taking care of some personal matters.
Oh,
I was wondering.
good luck, Jay. Hope all is well.
Oh, Anthony said, Frank, you are my favorite YouTuber.
Oh, thank you.
That's the best feeling in the world, being somebody's favorite. Maybe someday I'll be someone's.
I used to love joking about when somebody would tell me that I'm their favorite YouTuber, I'd be like, why?
Why?
Hey, Jumpy Cool, welcome to the stream.
Alec, I was going to say that. How dare you read your own chat? Ugh. Yes,
Perhaps
Jay's
we'll have
still
another
alive. He's not
creature
dead.
Yeah,
sometime.
Jay had to go take care of some things. Can I play Sonic 4? I mean, I can, but why would I want to?
Alec can tell you he's played a lot of 4 episode 1 recently, right, Alec?
That was painful to watch just because I remembered how much I just did not like the game when I was done with it, and I was like, I don't want to play episode 1 ever again.
Yes, I'm gonna be honest, Splash Hill Zone is pretty decent, but then it's like, Lost Labyrinth is fucking boring as hell, and then, like, especially Act 2 where there's that fucking torch puzzle. I hate that shit.
You know what? I'll take the torch puzzles over Mad Gear Zone's gimmicks. I can't stand those gimmicks.
I actually kind of like that stage. I mean, it's not good or anything like that, but it's like, oh, I can actually go at my own pace for once, you know? Not the games.
Didn't Mad Gear have a section where you had to go as fast as you can, otherwise it would crush you?
Yeah.
That was Act 3, yeah.
Very gimmicky, but...
See,
There's also one where you have to turn these gears, and the only way to do it, you can't spin dash, you have to slowly walk, and then build up your run to move the gear, and you do it like 30 times.
I hate Sonic levels, like bad ones, that just disrupt the pacing of it, you know?
I hate how you have to get the good ending.
Oh, God. And the good ending's not even worth it. It's exactly like Sonic 1, you know? It's just like... Or it's like, oh, you see some pretty sparkles and shit after getting the Chaos Emeralds. Hooray!
Yeah.
Fucking hooray.
It's some silly, you know, piece of tradition, but it really doesn't do the game any favors.
What's worse is how you have to get it, is that you have to have 50 rings by the time you get to that ending segment. So even the rings that are in that ending segment, you can actually interact with it and jump and get those rings. But it's stupid. You have the emeralds. Just give the good ending already.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I liked episode 2 a little more, although I will say this, like, I think they relied way too much on the Tails and Sonic combination gimmick. Like, I
Yeah,
wouldn't mind if it was for optional areas, but for mandatory progression, I am not too
that was a little
keen on.
much. The same with like the speed boosters.
Yeah, it seems like they added even more springs and speed boosters in episode 2, but I'm not sure.
I really like, anyone watched Cooper Castile? I think he covered the topic very well.
I've ever
Oh
played a
yeah, I
Roblox
love
game
his
called
review
Piggy.
of Sonic 4.
I don't really play a lot of Roblox, so I don't really play any. But no, I've never heard of that game. Although I have seen some impressive stuff come out of Roblox that's Sonic related. I'm guessing that was the hot dog, Alec.
Yeah, actually, I had a Pepsi earlier.
Drinking carbonated soda like before a
Warren
stream, that's a
Baby
horrible
Stork.
idea.
Why is the airship blue? That's a good question.
I guess you have to cheer it up.
Sad songs say so much.
Oh, I'm seeing sparks. That's hilarious.
See, Alec, yesterday it was Candle in the Wind, and now it's Sad Songs Say So Much.
The candle burned out long before your legend ever did. I love this, like, the electric guitars in Goodbye Yellow Brick Road's album.
Yeah.
That's like, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road is one of the greatest achievements in music. Like, I listen, like, I replay that album, like, for God knows how long, you know?
Anyone on World 7 yet? I am about to start World 7. Also, thank you for coming by, Princess Harmony.
Rolling Combo is basically a repurposed version of Sonic's Rush Boost. I can see that.
Red Hot Sonic, I don't think is here right now. Oh wow, we have 57 people here. That's awesome.
I have a question, though. Is Sonic really red hot?
Only one of them, and it's in a Sega Sonic game that was never released. It's a weird puzzle game.
That is interesting.
Oh hey, it's the level that I was on when you quit.
I thought it was like the castle after that.
No, I was on 7-1, and like at the very end of it, you're like that you quit, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Frank. I let you down last 2 years ago.
That was around 2 years ago or 3 years
Yeah,
ago.
I know. Our last race was 2017 in the summer.
Has it really been that long?
I'm not even playing to win. I'm just playing just to finish and regain my lost honor. And then my father will finally let me back into the Fire Nation.
Sonic 4 is a guilty
love
pleasure.
that
That's
it's
fine
our
if it
last
is. It's
airbender.
just, you know, I'm picky about 2D platformers.
So am I. I thought it was just because I was old. I was like, nah, it's because I have standards now.
Holy crap, man.
Seriously, why did I look at all my old reviews and just outright embarrassed by how many games I gave so high of a score, you know, it's like
I'm gonna give this one a masterful.
No, I'm talking about like the back when I did
Masterful rank.
the 100-point numerical system.
Oh. Yeah, that's
Alec, Jeb asks, are you going to shave on camera?
do it, you won't.
I will do it pre-recorded. That way I can position the smartphone into my like the cabinet. I might get my
A
shirt wet,
Discord
so
exclusive. I don't know.
You need a recording of my laugh. I wish I was recording locally, but I'm not.
I will do it after I shower though. It'll be interesting for a montage segment after the race.
Please don't record yourself near the shower.
Oh god, no. I'm very self-conscious about my body image, you know? Because I am a burn victim, so there's a lot of scar tissue. I'm like fucking Anakin Skywalker after Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, jeez.
Okay
Yeah.
then.
Little known fact, there was an accident when I was very young where hot water spilled all over me. It was a complete accident. They looked away just for a few seconds, and one of the wheels of those walker things that they make toddlers use is like got caught on the cord of a crock pot boiling water, and the rest is history. Spent 2 weeks in the hospital getting skin grafts. It's actually on my right arm. You can even see it in some videos where I was not very good with hiding it. That's why I wore quarter sleeves for the first few years, because I was terrified of getting trolled over it.
IKG, do you like the Storybook Sonic games? You know, I haven't played Secret Rings or Black Knight for
Can I be a Discord mod? Ooh.
almost a decade, so I can't say. I liked them as a kid, though. I can definitely say that. Alec, in your chat, a lot of people are saying hashtag shave on stream, so...
Alright, I'll give the
Do it.
audience what they want.
Do it!
Do it.
Do it.
I keep forgetting.
Shave it. Shave it now.
Goodbye, manhood. I will from now on become a femboy.
Goodbye, man.
You know it will grow back, right?
Oh, I never.
That's how facial hair works.
But I'm gonna keep it shaved off. I'll make sure it'll come back a little bit. I kind of want to have a little bit of facial hair, but never am I gonna have a bushy mustache like that. It ran its course.
The only reason I'm like that is because I'm lazy.
I just shaved this morning. Random fact.
It's like
Sucks
one of
being a man. I have to shave.
It's like one of those things where at one point it looked okay. Now I got lazy.
Yes, I really like your beard. It's like very manly. You look like a steel worker from the 1700s. That's a compliment.
With the beard, you kind of remind me of like a younger I don't know.
The beard is the peak of manhood.
I think my internet connection died.
Seriously.
I heard you go silent. I was like, wait, was that mine? Is my stream still up?
Oh.
But yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Well, because lately I've had it where my my connection's been very inconsistent, so it's not as stable as it used to be. So whenever I used to be in a Discord call, I would cut out for like a good 5 or 10 seconds.
Gotcha. Jeb and Ryan are adamant that you shave on stream.
Yeah, cut. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna shave the beard too. No.
Alec, how did you not get hit by that cheap sheep?
I used the force.
Alec, what happened to your reviews?
What do you mean?
Someone's just asking what happened to your reviews.
Oh, they're still. What? Wait, I'm pretty sure they're still listed.
Well, maybe it's because you have. I'm guessing it's because you haven't uploaded one in a while or something.
Oh yeah, it's like still in the middle of doing that season finale and it's a little stream.
Let's see,
things, basically, I'm planning on reviewing releasing reviews en masse in like 4s or 5s that weekly. Hopefully, I got all the scripts down. I just have to record audio for all of them en masse.
Let's see.
Personally, I think like 4 or 5 a week is gonna kind of be like the antithesis of getting views, though. I think that's probably gonna overwhelm like your subscriber base. I think one a week max is probably a good idea.
Oh yeah, one a week.
Apollon, Elijah, Agos Wild, and Butterslapper. Hello.
Welcome everybody. Also, shout out to Alex flower review. It was very, very good.
Thank you. It's not my best work, but I really needed something to like relieve the sense of burnout from Mega Man.
Mm-hmm.
The episode 4 will don't worry, the Game Boy script, I'm gonna look through 4 or 5 and Game Gear one more time just to see if there's any filler I can just condense. This year I'm gonna focus on condensing the level design segments whenever I can. Super Mario Kart has been a really good practice for that.
Thanks for the Discord mod. Ooh, rep plus rep 5 stars.
Do the Iblis dance. How do you do that?
Iblis dance? No, what is that?
I don't even know how to
Sounds
do the
familiar.
safety dance.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Is there like an animation 06 I'm forgetting or something? I don't know.
Oh no, that's
Anthony
not.
says, Frank, you're the best YouTuber on YouTube.
Thank you.
Give me grandkids.
Stead Play says, Alex's best work is Star Fox 2, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that was the peak of season 3. Wait, are you talking about the original?
The original.
Oh no. Oh,
Hashtag give me grandkids.
Oh no. Oh, that's
in my
that's
Super
on your.
Mario Kart video,
Of course,
I'm
that's your
actually
chat.
gonna that to be my one.
Yeah, Alex chat has just become a bunch of hashtags.
I make a
Do I know you?
reference to
Do I know
the
you in Discord?
original
Yeah, you're
Star
on my
Fox
server.
review.
I've seen you on my server the past couple days. It's always cool. If you want to join my server, links in the description. I hope.
You know what I
join
should
your
join?
server?
Imagine not using an Ethernet connection. Jay. He did say he used Wi-Fi.
Get an Ethernet cable.
Oh, I'm in the wrong pipe.
Oh, jumps to that. Ugh.
I am now in Frank's server again. Let me... There we go.
The nice thing about shaving is that, like, now that my hair's longer, I'll at least look like, I don't know, Till Lindemann from Rammstein. That is the peak of manliness.
It always goes back to Rammstein.
I thought you
Yep.
said. I thought you said a beard was the peak of manliness. What's going on with you?
Well, I'm kind of moving the goalpost because I'm going to lose my beard soon.
Retropolis Zone says SQG for porn star.
Oh God.
I'm
Oh,
overweight. I
come
don't
on,
think there's
why-
any.
Why would you do that?
I don't think I have a good customer.
Do I know the
base.
name of Amy's hammer? Isn't it the Pico hammer or Pico hammer?
Yeah.
I don't remember how many Picos are in it. It's been a while.
I think it's 2, but I don't remember actually.
The problem with my weight is that I'm too fat for skinny porn, but too skinny for fat porn.
Why would you say that, Alec?
What is happening?
Seriously.
Why are you so weird?
What is going on?
And we're having a friendly race. Oh no, I'm gonna talk about what I can and can't do in the adult film industry.
Yeah, you gotta keep your options open. Because if this YouTube thing doesn't work, I could go viral in other ways. Yeah, it was Retropolis Zone's idea. He's the weird one, not me.
Mech Shadow, I need an adult. Shit, man. What was that, Alec? That had to be the weirdest thing I've heard you say all day.
No, this is the weirdest thing you've
Don't.
No.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Sheen from
Objection.
Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, the original movie. He starts screaming in gibberish. It's like,
Alec, you're
no,
making my
this
chat
is the
uncomfortable.
stupidest thing you ever seen.
Oh, okay. I Yeah, but that was funny. This is weird.
Yeah. Have any of you ever seen Planet Sheen? It is
I
a
haven't.
spin-off. That's all I will say on its quality.
I saw a little bit of Jimmy Neutron when I was a kid, and I saw like a trailer for that show, but I never looked into it. It looked very strange, I have to say.
I didn't have cable by the time that show came out.
Reach for the stars and buy candy bars. Super powered mind, mechanical K9.
That was actually pretty good. I was not expecting him to commit to that one.
That got the whole kitchen laughing because they grew up with that shit.
Is Planet Sheen that bad? I don't know.
It's one of my favorite bad shows of all time. It's fucking annoying. But it's... I don't know, it's worth watching, that's all I will say.
Nice, there's nothing here.
Steadplay says Jimmy Neutron is EXO's favorite anime.
Thought that would be Core in the House, but that's just, you know, the internet's favorite anime.
Well, Jimmy, I remember when I sat on a banana and it changed my life.
Good lord. And knowing that show, that probably actually was said.
Yeah, you Neutron. He's my favorite cartoon dad.
Mine is not.
Planet Sheen I find just bad. One show I find hilariously bad is the DKC cartoon. Oh yeah.
Oh
What
boy.
cartoon?
DKC cartoon, the 3D animated one.
Banana Slammer.
Also, there you go. We got the epic number of lives.
Oh, did you get 69?
Yes, Alec. Yes, I did.
The only thing I know about the DKC cartoon is one of us, one of us. You want to be one of us?
I know one of the songs,
I
but
like
it sounds
how there's a character named Eddie the Mean Old Yeti.
of King Karul.
Eddie, let me go back to my home.
Instead of saying King K. Rool, he's King Karul. I mean, I get it, but you know, you kind of just you give away. You kind of just give it away with that.
Look at those claws. You could pass for my in-laws, because you're one of us. One of
Damn.
us.
Okay, boy, I lost the epic number of lives.
Oh, God. I unironically like the songs in the fucking Donkey Kong Country show. It's so fucking stupid. It's brilliant. It's creatively lazy. It is the Badger song of TV programs.
Remember when Diddy Kong called Dixie Kong dicks?
Pro Jeremy, like, dicks.
Dicks.
How did nobody making that show catch that?
It was like, oh, nickname. Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
God, no.
Like, no, like the first Robin in the Batman comics was Dick Grayson. Well, the more modern New 52 reboot, I heard they changed it to Rick. Like, really?
Why not?
Oh,
Why not
well,
Richard?
that's kind
I don't know.
well, yeah.
Oh, fuck. I died at the one.
And I think James Rolfe like was trying to understand why people would use Richard short for Dick, and it's like, oh, Dickard.
Yeah, it also used to mean detective.
Ah, okay.
Like
Yeah, it
Dick
did.
Tracy.
Did. Yeah. Detective Dick Gumshoe, for example. Which is funny
Oh,
because Gumshoe also means detective, so it's detective detective or detective detective detective.
It kind of reminds me of like the there's like a port town in Fantasy Life, and the name translates to port.
Oh.
Obviously, it's the most creative thing ever. I don't know, that game is amazing. I love it.
Nice.
Apparently, they basically made a sequel, but it's almost like the same game. I don't know, it's weird. Because they had a game that they were calling Fantasy Life 2. That was a mobile game. Then they came out with a game called Snack World, which is basically Fantasy Life.
Yeah, make a shout out. Temple from Spirit of Justice. There you go.
And
Classic creatively lazy name right there.
Ryan's
That's
like,
the first case.
is this where Alec will meet his end? Tune in next time. Same SideQuest time, same SideQuest channel.
Or you can just find out on my channel.
The Knuckles channel 3 and Knuckles.
No, the episode Metal Robotnik channel.
I should get my friend Dr. Robotnik channel 4 episode Metal to race to a Sonic game.
Sure, let's do it.
Fair warning, he's kind of. If you think I'm weird, he's even weirder. He's like Jim Carrey, Count Olaf weirds.
That was a weird Count Olaf.
Yeah, dude, I honestly like the original movie, even though it was a really bad adaptation of the books. But the Netflix series is so much better. I'm watching that now and really enjoy it.
I've only seen, I think, maybe the first one, and it's much more accurate.
Definitely.
Only because I remember reading those books.
Those books were the shit back in the day.
Oh,
I
yeah.
loved them.
I have soda for this video. Congratulations.
Oh man. Remember, be sure to drink soda after eating a pizza. Do not eat a pizza without a drink nearby. Alright, Lemmy Koopa. One of my favorite Koopalings in the
Oh,
game.
fine, I'm just gonna go for the jump. Whatever.
Jump!
I'm trying not to lose my hammer power up because I think I only have 1 or 2.
Ah, fucking died again.
Alec, you're almost. I think you're like a world behind.
Yeah. Look how sweaty my hands are. Oh, you can't look. I don't have the webcam on. Thank God for these hammers. It's alright. I will win the race. Thing about shaving the mustache, no, I can no longer cosplay as Dr. Robotnik. That's a shame.
Wait,
I
what?
can always...
It only takes
can-
1 hammer to kill him.
Oh wow.
Okay, well, learn something new every day.
Koopalings?
Yeah. No, Boomer. I mean, Boom. Whatever his name is.
Oh.
RZ says Knuckles Channel 3 and Knuckles is the Chad and SQG is the Virgin.
There's nothing wrong with being a virgin. I'm just not ready yet, dude.
He's waiting till marriage.
I didn't even kiss my first girl yet.
Just gonna move from that conversation.
Moving right along.
Mm.
Meanwhile, in Planet Core 2.
Alright, Lemmy. Show me what you got.
In SMA 4, the hammer doesn't kill him in 1 hit. Really? Huh, okay.
Way to go. RC simped on Jeb when the Sonic movie came out. And he calls me gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I still think Jeb should have gone for it.
Yeah.
But no, he's a coward.
Ah, that project's due on Wednesday.
I hate projects.
Well, I oughta.
Alec, can you do me a favor and get a game over? Even if I got a game over, I'm still gonna finish the game.
Alec,
Remember, I
look.
refilled on my migraine meds a few days before the race for good reason.
Alec, I could get a game over, but I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to burn 68 lives.
Oh, you really did get the epic number. I thought you were just humoring me.
Well, I mean, I lost one of them, but I had the epic number for a little bit.
Oh,
He did.
man.
He did.
Should have kept the epic number.
Well, I made a mistake.
Well, you're not allowed to make mistakes. I am. People have
Artificial
very
ghost,
little
Alec.
expectations of me.
It's like, what are you, some of the salty people in my comments?
I would never do it.
Alec, we have a request for inflated Mario.
Oh, alright, okay, hold on just 1 minute. I
Wait,
don't
you're
know
really
what,
gonna stop playing?
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but, I'm not gonna win the race anyway, so might as well just give the chat what they want.
Imagine getting 420 lives.
For
It'd be pretty dank.
I think I got that in like
Definitely possible in New Super Mario Bros. 2.
Hey, Master Wayne,
Yeah,
how you doing?
I hope you like
Okay.
that, Ryan.
People in the chat, does that look like Papyrus with just a really fake beard?
The answer is yes and no.
Makes sense. Magic Man. Okay, do I have any mushrooms? There we go.
Mushroom. Badger.
I just started World 8.
And Alec
All right.
is on
Speedrunners, take note.
the beginning of
Pick
World
up both Koopas in 7-1. You're welcome.
I like how you're giving speedrunning tips when you're behind.
Yeah. I'm like one of those second-tier wrestlers, you know, the ones that are just there to kind of suck while people like John Cena just take them out with ease.
Well, John Cena did that to anybody that was rising up in the mid 2000s and early 2010s. So you're gonna have to be more specific. You're more like a not mid card because even they have some credibility. You're more of the lower card. I would probably be mid card, and then speedrunners would be like main eventers.
Oh,
The ones going for all the titles, or like all the world titles. But we're not even on like the we're not even on like the main shows. We're on the developmental shows.
I have a question. Are you a face or a heel?
I haven't figured that out. I would prefer to be the heel.
So would I.
That one's fun.
Can two heels fight each other?
Yeah, but that's not usually how it goes.
Oh, okay.
They always have a face and a heel go after each other.
SG Loop says, I hate this world. It's full of all auto-scrollers.
Yep, that's this world in a nutshell.
Yeah.
How about 8?
Yeah, a lot of the tank, the airship, and the jet level.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, that
That
only
jet
only
level
makes
is
3.
the bane of my existence. Those fucking rocky
Wait, no,
ramps
there's a 4th
annoying.
one. My bad. I forgot about
Oh
the
yeah, the tank.
yeah, the tank before Bowser. So I will attempt to cheese this level because
only thing you're going to attempt to cheese? Ah, fuck. I'm so tired.
it's only been what, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
I have limited energy.
Completely destroying the game. I guess so. Yeah, we're not even 2 hours in, Alec.
I guess not. Wow, I'm fast at this game.
So keep an eye on the bottom right of the game capture, and you'll see where I am. Right there. I could go a
Remember
bit further,
Super
but I'd
Nerdle
rather stay
3?
over. Huh?
Remember when he made Super Nerdle 3?
Yep.
Fuck!
I almost made a Green Hill Zone version, but I lost interest.
That happens.
Well, because like whenever I did the Nerdle stuff, it was always just so I can test out a certain feature with editing software. So it's not like it ever went to waste. It taught me how to do certain things.
Eh.
Rocket Gamer with 4 for an A says, Knuckles, can I add you on Steam?
I guess, but I don't really play games on Steam that much. I've been playing a lot of Nintendo Switch just because, while the rest of the world is enjoying Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'm playing the original because that's all I can play.
Oh, fuck! I need a fire flower for this fucking level.
But if you do get it, I recommend getting the PC version with the Remake mod. It just makes the backgrounds, it makes the backgrounds look sharper, and it makes the whole game look like a PS2 game, which is an improvement. They did not port it properly, so like the models look really good, but the backgrounds are super blurry. Or the models are sharper. I wouldn't say look good. I'm not a fan of the graphics of Final Fantasy VII, but I do like the gameplay, so it's keeping me playing.
It's gonna be interesting, seeing how a new generation reacts to characters that we kind of got attached to.
Yeah.
A whole new generation is gonna basically have the Gilligan's Island debate: Aerith or Tifa, who's more attractive?
Tifa.
Same. She's nice.
Hey, what are you guys talking about? I'm kidding.
Aerith.
Oh, to be fair, Tifa has that tomboy quality that is very desirable for some people.
It's funny because that's the same question that RZ was telling me earlier, was asking earlier, and was like, "Oh, yeah, I think he was asking, or we were joking about it or something," and I was like, "Aerith, sorry."
Well, I'm sure they're all nice characters. I have yet to play the game.
Though there is a
Now,
certain line that really took me by surprise in the original, and it has to do with Tifa.
Oh, the part where she calls one of the characters.
Don't say it. Yeah, I was like, all right, careful with what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't really like that word. I've been called that many times in my life.
Pretty sure that's all of us.
Well, I had autism, so I was pretty much a main.
Yeah, but the
target
word
of
was
our work.
pretty much thrown around as much as humanly possible.
It was
Yeah.
thrown around a lot, yeah.
So when I saw it, like, oh, that really dates the game.
Yeah, you know, it shows you how time has changed, and that definitely does date it. It's interesting to think about that. Oh, artificial ghost. Is that another EXO impression request? No.
What is the word? You're gonna have to look it up yourself. I ain't saying it.
Yeah, I can't say it. I don't want to say it.
SQG. Why are you so bad at this game? Isn't it your favorite game ever?
Yeah, but just because it's my favorite game doesn't mean I'm any good at it. I didn't.
Well, you know,
I
I'd
don't
say
like
you're
what-
good at it. I just think
Oh, fuck.
Frank's is better.
I'm creating into objects. Now, if I was playing Star Fox 64, I'd.
Oh, crap,
I'd
crap!
beat you all in a
Okay,
heartbeat.
well, that was a bad idea.
You think you could get a higher score in 64?
Score, no, but I think I'd get higher. Oh, shit.
I'll go hammer suit. Why not?
It's hammer time. I'm sorry, I had
It
to.
would be, but well, can't afford it anymore. What's the line from White Chicks? It was like, I forgot who the first person they brought up and was like, is that broke or MC Hammer broke? And he's like, MC Hammer broke, and they started crying.
Oh, that movie's so fucking stupid.
It is.
But it has to be seen. My god. It is something else entirely.
Due to copyright reasons, it is not hammer time. Correct.
Exactly. I was gonna also say due to low funds, or insufficient funds, but you know that works too.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Alec, why are you so bad at this game?
Oh, no.
Hey Nerdle, what you doing?
I'm playing Super Mario Bros. 3. PC.
Oh, on PC? Oh, you little pirate.
You have to do in a whisper yell voice.
Yeah, I got it to running. I found this site called Emu Paradise, but Nintendo told them to stop it.
Ooh, that was a bad idea. I thought I could make that jump.
sad. Oh, fun fact, the first story arc of Neural and the Dude Season 3 is going to involve them making a pirate site called Rom Oasis.
Careful, because people might actually want that. There we go. You can walk in the air. I wanted to show that one off. Also, this is a shortcut, so you... Not only is it a shortcut, but you can also prevent the sun from showing up.
I hate the sun. Oh, shit!
It doesn't work anymore. Yeah. It's a shame, but, you know... Why did I do that?
I ask myself that question every single day.
Oh, great. My only power-ups are a flower and a leaf, because everything else is a P-wing.
Oh, could Alec
Yeah.
make some ground and catch you up? Question mark.
Wait, where are you at, Alec?
I'm still at... I'm 7-3 currently.
Never
This
mind.
Lakitu is currently the bane of my existence.
Yeah, you're probably gonna still win, but
was like,
Oh,
never
fuck.
mind. I wanted it. Maybe I'm intentionally playing bad. Who knows?
Don't grumble. Give a whistle. That'll help.
Damn it. Okay, maybe I'm lying about that, and I actually made 3 stupid jumps already. I'll just go in with no power-ups. Why not? I can go through the left side. I know. I'm making mistakes. But here's the thing. I've given myself so much room to make these mistakes that it's not exactly gonna... It's not gonna hurt too much in the long run. Because...
Oh, cool. I got a Starman in this box.
pretty much made it, so... I will lose.
There's a star.
All of a sudden, Frank's Nintendo Switch combusts.
He'd like to come and meet us.
Got it.
He blow our minds.
I have been hearing about like the heat from the Switch making some consoles crack, like near the volume buttons. So that's the one thing I'm concerned about.
I've heard about that too.
Oh, this fucking level.
I don't want my Nintendo Switch cracking on me. I haven't had it for that long, but still, you know, that's a scary thought.
Of course, yeah.
I've been
There you
playing
go, Alan,
Animal
good job.
Crossing New Horizons a lot lately.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, want to race in that?
How do you race
Those who
in
can
that?
pay off their debt the fastest wins.
What?
Alright.
That'd be like a 50-hour stream or something?
Try 100.
Like how many debts would
Oh,
we need to
jeez.
pay off?
Also,
Chat if you
all
can
the house
chat if you can
ones.
chat if you can help me out.
Rival says Alex Stash is over party.
Oh man.
I mean, technically,
How far
I
you
have an
Frank?
unfair advantage. I have people in my chat who play the game.
Oof.
Hashtag by Alex Stash.
Goodbye, everyone. For I am nothing without my manly stash.
I almost went right through that block.
Sorry, I'll embrace the fun.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Someone said that their Nintendo Switch cracked.
Ooh,
It's a shame.
yeah,
Imagine,
kind of sucks.
like,
I mean, actually, no, it really sucks because, like, even if you take care of it as best as you can, the heat causes it to crack. Or, I think Twips actually warped on him once, or one of his
yeah.
Switch
Ooh,
consoles
I
warped.
felt so bad for him.
That's terrible.
He was crying during the call. No, I'm kidding.
He wasn't
Pretty much
crying,
it.
but you know, it's a huge.
He's like, oh, this is fucking bullshit. I paid so much money for that.
Did I use
and
a
I'm
warp
in
whistle?
fucking
Nope,
college."
because I don't want to use a warp whistle. Those are dumb.
Yeah.
I played the whole game.
I like that's the excuse for like a lack of a password system or even a save system. Just use some warp whistles. Yeah, but I still have to play 3 levels that I already played before just to get those fucking things.
I think all the like remakes of it do a better job. They just give you a save system. Even like All Stars, even though like you could prefer the quick save in the GBA version, I think even for All Stars it's fine. If you start at the beginning of the world or if you start like past the castle, it's fine. I mean, you're not going too far.
Alright, I got this. Alright, I got the shortcut. Alright, the raccoon tail can make 7-5 a joke.
Sounds like bad Italian takeout.
The amazing Cooperoni.
I remember when I was in the sewers when I was a teenager.
I think All Stars is the best version of the game.
That's funny, cause it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference.
Haha, thanks, Fly.
You made a reference.
I would
What
say
is this,
that
the
All
Big
Stars
Bang
is the best
Theory?
version if the GBA version on Wii U didn't exist. Because that, in my opinion, is the best version of the game.
Hey, what if we
Oh,
race in
definitely.
that from here on out?
You want to play World E? And all of those
No,
levels?
No, I'm just talking. I think like the save system would make the race a lot less aggravating.
I mean, if you want to. I love that version of the game.
Yeah, it's my favorite version by far. The best game of all time that I've ever played just got better. I really want to play Worldy though. I try to find a ROM of it, but despite trying to find patching programs, I just can't get them to work.
The patch was removed when it got released on the Wii U because at that point it's piracy.
Yeah. Or if there's somebody with a Google Drive that has the entire ROM with all the e-reader of games or files.
Probably somebody out there.
I might know a guy.
All right.
Just saying.
Look
I'm
me
not
up.
saying. I'm just saying. I might know a guy.
Okay.
We can talk later.
All right.
Alec, Frank is on the final boss.
Yep.
Well,
F's in the chat for
Whatever.
that mustache.
on the bright side of things, look onto the bright side of life. I am way further than I was in the previous 2 races.
That's true. You have
Well, I mean,
definitely improved.
True.
What were you going to say, Frank?
Well, I mean, you didn't rage quit, so... And it's over.
No! Fuck.
Bum 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 ba da da dum.
Oh, shit. Son of a... Alright, I'm gonna pause this game.
Is it time to shave?
I'm gonna do some light reading now.
No! My stash, my beautiful
What?
stash. This is gone. Look
See,
at me.
I have
Look
Super
at
Mario
me.
Adventures right here.
Oh,
I'm nothing without it.
our colleagues are getting excited. Everyone's,
Tell you what, I'll
everyone's
finish
excited.
this after I finish the game. Doesn't matter at this point, but I have my honor, you know. The goal was to at least finish the game.
There goes his pride. There goes what's remaining of it.
Everyone look at Alex 3.
That's alright, I still have
Alright, I'm going into his chat through my phone.
Okay.
It's alright. There's more to me than a stash, even though it was a big part of my beauty. No, I won't. I'm gonna... Oh.
RZ, no.
What did RZ say? Clip this for porn.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Weird mustache guy gets stomped. Never mind. That was fun. I should stream Sonic Colors. Maybe another time. You know what? Now that I have you all here, there is a link to twitch.tv, which is where I stream 3 times a week. So if you do want to see me stream something like Sonic Colors, I'll probably get to that somewhat soon because I do want to start revisiting Sonic games that didn't really give me the best first impression, but you know, there's always a second chance.
There you go.
So twitch.tv/NuxChannel3NK. Stream 3 times a week. It'll be fun.
Nux, more like... I don't know.
What you gonna say, huh?
I was gonna say fucks, but eh.
You could beat Bowser with Fire Mario or Hammer Mario, and I had neither, so
Yeah, that Bowser fight is so fucking weird.
all right. Let's do some quick stuff. What world are you on?
I am on World 7.
Okay, let's play something really quick then.
I think earlier you had a request for Super Mario World.
Yeah, we can do that.
There you go.
Yeah, you'll probably get to the cave levels by the time I'm done.
Oh, I was gonna just play the fastest way possible, but
Fuck, wrong one.
Oh, Frank, is new Super Lucky's Tale any good?
it's okay. I mean, I find myself getting bored after like a few minutes.
Okay. I've been on the fence about picking that up.
Yeah, it looks like kind of looks like a neat ripoff of like Super Mario 3D World. Oh man.
I wouldn't say 3D World. It actually kind of. I would say that because it's more of just like you do a couple things, open up a section, do a few more things, open up another section, and then end of level. And it's kind of like that for most of them.
Alright.
There are some like things that they do to switch to mix it up a little bit, like puzzles, which are still kind of easy. But it's an okay game. If you can get it on sale, then go for it.
All right.
Sale
Okay,
or
then.
price drop.
Who said that? Was that Haydox?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Oh,
Haydox.
okay.
it was Haddix.
Haddix.
Haydox.
I can't believe I'm losing the stash.
You already lost the stash now.
Alright.
Trust me, it's for the greater good.
The greater
Yeah.
good.
Why is it I'm always doing things for the greater good?
Because you put your mustache up on the line.
Uh,
To be
true.
fair, I never put anything up on the line. But then again, I'm not the one that lost twice.
Yeah. I'm
But
not.
if
Thank
the
you,
pattern
Wayne.
continues, the next time Alec could very well win.
Yeah.
You never know.
I probably won't win until
beat-
like the 5th or 6th race.
Thoughts
Not
on
if
Super
you
Mario
practice.
Galaxy? Really good. I love it. You beat Mario World small. I beat Mario World without a single power-up on stream.
Wow, that is impressive.
So, I know what it's like. It took me about, I think, 2 or 2.5 hours. But then again, this is my favorite Mario game, so...
Yeah, Super Mario World is really damn good.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't
Oh,
say I
it's
like it more
excellent.
than 3, but there are a lot of things I think it does as an experience that even rivals that of 3.
Oh no, Frank's bragging.
I just think to me it's like the game kind of fizzles out after you get to the special worlds. I hate like I don't really mind Special Dash 2, but Special Dash 7 with the fucking fish and the up and rising water is just annoying.
Oh, I was like, wait, what are you oh, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, Special Dash 2 is very overhated. I'm not even that good at the
There you go.
game, so-
You can do that. You can spit Koopa shells into the pipes. Those Angus dogs.
Oh yeah, Alec, we can't see the game
Wait, what?
on your stream. I think it's just been on your cam. For
Oh
like 5
my
minutes.
god. I'm sorry.
See, at first I thought that was intentional, and then I was looking at Frank's stream, and I forgot to tell you that it was.
Sorry about that.
No,
How
should've-
far am I
should've
going in
told
Super Mario World? Just until Alec is done playing. Until he's done with Mario 3.
Don't forget to buy a green lipstick, Alec. Is there a lipstick and makeup remover I can do after the video so I don't get asked uncomfortable questions by my parents?
you. Just say you felt like shaving it. I don't know.
Just
You
say
know.
you wanted to be your true self.
I thought I
They-
looked better without it, or something. I don't know.
You wanted to try something and you went for it.
I'm having a midlife crisis. I'll just tell them
A
that.
quarter life crisis.
Yeah.
Well, midlife with the way I'm eating things. My arteries are probably clogged from all that fast food I've been eating recently. Oh shit!
What's the thing from Frasier? It's like, oh, I could just feel my left ventricle slamming shut.
Yeah, actually, I've been wondering that myself as well.
That sounds
Chad.
like Niles.
Artificial Ghost knows all the memes.
Yeah, Artificial Ghost is a frequent viewer of some of our streams, mostly their
Yeah.
streams.
Okay. I was gonna say. It's like, really knows it
So
all.
yeah, they're in on all the jokes.
I wonder what Exo is up to.
I don't know.
Like a lot of his fans are here, and they're just spouting memes and shit of him. I don't know why you guys find that funny. He says when it makes
Mushroom,
it really funny.
badger,
Love the names for the
I've been
special world in the
skipping
game.
parts
Gnarly,
because I've been
Tubular,
busy
Mondo,
playing Final
Outrageous, Funky, Way Cool, Mondo. Wait, oh, you already said Mondo. My bad. Yeah, the names
I
are,
like how it's just 90s slang.
and that's why I love it.
I know. It's so fucking stupid. I love it.
And that's another level down.
So where are you at now?
And another one down, and another one down. Another one bites the dust.
Alex on level 8 of World 7.
Oh, now I'm on level 9.
Or sorry, level 9.
Okay.
Get on my level, people!
Alec, I'm so above your level, I'm on a different game.
He's on the sequel.
Then they made a sequel.
Ruined
Oh,
for
that J video of it was like an X2 shit post.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was really good.
Then they made a sequel.
Mario not thick, he inflated.
Speaking of,
I love that the
Mario
inflated Mario
inflated.
became a kind of a running meme or joke. EXO is looking at some dithers. That is true. He could be doing that.
Yep.
That's it, your twip. Who knows at this point?
Oh, this game's
Oh,
fucking broken.
I could have played Sonic 1 or Sonic 2. There's some dithers right there.
Plenty of dithers to go around.
Oh, plenty of it. Yep.
Dots on the view screen.
For a start.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'll go with one only.
Fiddlesticks. I want to try to get some lives. I mean, it's hopeless that I'm gonna win. Unless I have some time traveling capabilities. Oh, fiddlesticks.
Artificial ghost exposed. Alec,
What?
I saw your death.
Did you see the inflated Mario?
Well,
EXO likes dithering as much as Sonic 2. Okay, then.
Evaluation complete. Okay, this part of the slide 2 review has been rendering for so long. Probably because I'm using several applications, but shh.
That could be why.
Yeah, that's probably why.
That's why whenever I have a video rendering or something, I have to wait until it's done before I start making the thumbnail because it's gonna take much longer.
That is, yeah, that's definitely the best idea.
Unless I've already made the thumbnail ahead of time, but I try not to do that because then I don't know if I actually will finish that video in time or if I'll just keep procrastinating.
Mm-hmm.
What are you, me? Ha! Because I procrastinate a lot. I'm like a master procrastinator.
No, I know this guy named Sam. He does it much better than you.
Are you talking about... Oh, Sam's procrastination station. I like his stuff.
See, he gets it. He gets it.
What about Sam Gideon from Vanquish? I don't know.
If you
Vanquish.
put inflated Mario on in the next 3 minutes, you don't have to shave. Alright.
No, no.
Yeah. There was a certain thumbnail I came across. My friend was like, dude, you should post it. I'm not going to name the friend who suggested it for his own personal safety. But
Someone says, that reminds me, we got a Sonic 2 XL, but are we getting a Super Mario World XL?
that's a good question. Well,
Go
I'll have
to.
talk to my development team about that.
You'll have to go to SMW Central to find out. Maybe you can get somebody to work on that.
Oh, Jeb, the second of 3 segments of Slide 2 thing.
Oh, fuck!
I'm doing homework right now, and I don't know when... Actually, when will I be able to finish the... You have me pondering, Jeb. You have me pondering.
Okay, so for anybody watching my, well, anybody still watching my stream, that Buzzy Beetle that I ate up, when you do this without any power-ups, you have to take that Buzzy Beetle with you all the way into this pipe, just so you can go and get the Green Switch Palace. But when you come out of on the other side of the pipe, the Buzzy Beetle never comes back out.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, my laptop in Vegas, even though I do have a pretty powerful laptop, they don't like like 6 hours of footage. No, 8 hours of footage and 2.5 hour-ish review.
My computer throws a fit at 2 hours of footage.
Yeah, seriously, like.
Like I have a broken up in like half-hour
I can't render
segments. It's like, we're gonna crash like every time. It's like, thanks Vegas.
Yeah. Especially when you're making 3A and everything but name. Yeah, everyone's gonna be like, 3A number 4, I can't wait. I'm like, yeah, but at the same time, we already had a 3A this year. It's called Slide 2.
3 number 4, I can't wait. Vegas, I can't let this happen.
Yeah, Vegas is like, I don't think so.
Yeah, about that.
Jeb, yeah. Well, actually, Jeb, I did actually, because it was getting, I was getting so behind with school and stuff. I was considering, like, you know what? What if I just release part 1 right now? So I almost pulled a Final Fantasy VII remake. I decided against
it. It too takes place in Midgar only.
Future, but... What'd you say, Frank?
It too takes place in Midgar.
No.
Yeah. No, it's like it takes it's Slide 2, but the whole thing takes place in Cairo, Egypt, not just the prologue.
I have another comment about that, but it might sound like an insult, so I'm gonna refrain from that one. Because Final Fantasy VII Remake is how long of a game? I don't know how many hours.
I don't know.
But the entire segment that it takes, the entire portion of that game, or that entire game, is just the first 5 hours of the original. So they took the first 5 hours and stretched it into a full game.
Actually sounds pretty cool, but you are still waiting for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and
So,
also, I've heard there's a lot of padding. I heard they messed with some parts of the plot. So maybe it didn't turn out so well.
Well, it's interesting. From what I've seen and heard about it, it's the changes to the story near the end sound really cool. It's just, one, you don't know how it's going to turn out, and two, people didn't really sign up for that. So, it's I mean, like, on one hand, people can be like, it's just not what you wanted, but no, it really does kind of play with your expectations, so...
Also, I mean, you're
I'm
remaking Final
optimistic,
Fantasy
but...
VII, so...
Yeah, exactly. It's like, is this really the time to start messing with it? But I'm optimistic that hopefully once all said and done, it'll at least be an interesting take on it, but it looks like the rest of the parts are just not going to be very faithful.
Let's see. Actually, you don't need to bring that Buzzy Beetle with you. If you do a max speed running jump from the spin blocks, you'll just hit the vine block.
I knew that.
I mean, I guess so. I just think taking the Buzzy Beetle is more consistent. Like, you don't have to go for for something that specific. You just have to carry a shell with you.
Oh God, Bentley's face. As soon as I check the render, Bentley's just giving this cold plank stare.
Fuck. If I get a game over, I swear to God.
How many lives do you have?
4.
What?
Yeah, Swirl
Wait.
7 is a speed. Oh,
Oh,
finally
no.
one up. These Patooey enemies are really annoying. The ones with the spiky balls.
Oh yeah, those are actually really annoying.
You have to time specifically when they blow up the spike balls, in combination with where you're going to land, which is a pipe full of a piranha plant that breathes fire. Two, 3.
Yes, Jay is alive. He just won't be here.
He's got some stuff to take care of, so...
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm alive. Frank's alive.
On the
Alex
outside only.
alive. Oh. You know what? I can relate to that.
Actually,
Jeb's alive.
I'm surprised with how
Violet's
awake I am,
alive.
just because, like I said earlier in the stream, I'm on 3 hours of sleep.
I hope you can get some rest later tonight then.
That's the plan.
Good. Good. Oh, Jeb, if you're still here, have you been playing the Final Fantasy VII remake? I'm just curious.
Also, Autobot Starscream. I would recommend this. if you can get past, you know, Egoraptor being himself. Dang it, I did it again. If you can get past Egoraptor being Egoraptor, I would recommend listening to like was it Guest Grumps or whatever they have, or Grumpcade. Or if anything, Danny in Game Grumps is probably the most interesting one.
Fucking hell.
Like, he just has a lot of really good stories.
I am so hungry. And these fucking headphones are really painful.
Yeah, that's why I have like Sennheisers, and I chose not to use them because I knew I was gonna get like a headache 2 or 3 hours in.
Oh no, I don't think anyone's angry. Artificial Ghost. Fine.
I won't say Danny is better than JonTron. He's different, but he's just as entertaining. Like, he's entertaining in his own way. I'm gonna do the rest of the secret levels here.
Gotta say, Danny's back must hurt really bad after carrying the show for so long.
Damn. That was him, not me.
Yeah, what Jeb said. Artificial.
Oh no, it's 16-bit inflated Mario.
It's a 16-bit inflated Mario on a 16-bit inflated Yoshi.
A bit more power indeed. Finally, I beat this fucking level.
Yeah, I didn't even make it up there.
I think the only other game that Power Up appeared in was 64DS.
Yeah.
Okay. And I still need to play 64DS. Ah.
It's an interesting version of Mario 64. I'll give it that. Kind of, I do like that they added another, what was it, 30 stars to it. Just so that way, just to give you more opportunities to get to the, to Bowser.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, this maze level. I don't like how
Yeah,
labyrinthy
I'm looking
inside
forward to
is
playing
here.
64DS. I have it on the Wii U eShop, so even though the controls are based on a D-pad, at least should feel pretty nice on the analog stick.
Oh, then I'll just tell you this now. It won't.
Oh, it won't?
No,
Okay.
it won't. It actually might benefit you to use the D-pad.
Oh, is that because of the negative space? Like the negative space that's being created by using the analog stick?
Possibly. If I remember correctly, I just remembered that it worked a lot better with a D-pad instead of using the analog stick, because even though, yeah, there is an analog stick there, it's not made with that analog stick in mind. It's not made with any analog stick in mind.
Right. Okay.
So
in mind.
when some people think it's like, oh, you can play it on the 3DS with that circle pad, don't do it.
Darn. I already paid for the Wii U version, so I'm definitely gonna play that, but
It's still worth playing. It's just, you know, it doesn't have actual analog control, so it's not a good idea.
Okay. All right.
Never touched 64. I don't know if I can recommend it. I have my issues with that game, but that's the same problems are in 64DS.
I feel like each floor gets progressively worse.
Well, more or less, yeah. I mean, I can sort of recommend 64. I think it's worth a playthrough just to see what you think, but I wouldn't have high expectations for it, at least for the original release.
Yeah, I would say one thing: don't use a GameCube controller. That is a bad idea. Anything that has actual 360-degree movement and doesn't have like any way of stopping you in like the 8 places like a GameCube controller does, use that instead. Even
Actual
if
360 movement.
you know what I mean, like a proper analog stick.
Yeah, I know.
Even if you sail the 7 seas for a copy, still use something that gives you a proper analog control instead of just like the 8 thing that the Dreamcast, not Dreamcast, sorry, GameCube does. I don't know where.
You could use an Xbox One controller.
Yes. Wait, you
I
can.
love that controller.
Oh, if you're talking about like the not so legally acquired copy.
Which copy is that, Frank?
I don't know. I've only played it on a GameCube, not GameCube, on a Nintendo Wii with a GameCube controller and the Nintendo 64 version with my Nintendo
Frank,
64
what is-
controller.
what is
I
Frank
played it
short for?
with the GameCube controller on Wii, and I've also played it on Wii U with the gamepad.
You're better off using the gamepad. It's a better idea.
Yeah, it definitely felt more comfortable to play it on Wii.
Fuck.
Yeah, I remember a long time ago on the old channel when I streamed it, I was having such a difficult time with the GameCube controller.
Something about the turning feels kind of almost delayed. Just never seemed to work the way I'd want it to.
Sounds like my marriage. Ha!
Alec, you've never been married.
No.
I mean, his marriage is more like the Sly Cooper movie. It's joked about, but doesn't really exist.
Nah. Yeah. Unfortunately.
We're too late.
Is the not so legal version the one? I wouldn't know if it's on that. I played Mario 64 DS on my 3DS because I was able to capture footage. Sorry if sorry if it sounds like I'm flexing on my on the capture card thing. I don't mean to. It's just, you know, got to keep everything official.
We get it.
Got to keep
You're
it legit.
rich.
No, that's no, I am not.
I don't think any of us are rich.
If I was,
You
would
are
I really complain about getting demonetized like 2 years ago?
No, Alec, Evan Pierce is rich, not me.
Oh, right. I wonder how he's doing.
I don't know. Is he still at the prestigious Academy for Boys?
No, he graduated in the top 10.
Ah,
And now he's at Yale.
he's at Yale. Okay. Gotcha. All right, Alec, you're
Say
almost
that
done World
Genesis
7.
games were the only good
Yeah.
Sonic games. Yeah, it's that. I know that you know, people have their opinions and such about games, but if you're just gonna go and just say that the only good games were on the Genesis, either one, that person has only ever played the Genesis games and has refused to give anything else a shot, or is just trying to get people mad for the sake of getting people mad.
Yeah. I mean, I know some people who have played a lot of Sonic games and they definitely prefer the Genesis titles, but, you know, they don't, you know, try to get people mad by making, you know, broad statements like that.
Yeah, they're usually very respectful about it, but
Yeah.
then there's always, you know, that one group.
Yep, those kinds of people. Actual 64 avatars, said Artificial Ghost.
If Sonic Adventure got a 64 DS treatment,
video.
a 64 DS treatment with the blocky text, with the blocky models, that would be hilarious to watch.
Huh.
I would play it just to see how it is.
Yeah, me too. I wonder how Gamma would look. Probably very busy.
Hey, remember when Gamma was in the special stages for Advance 2?
I've
Those
never.
were the
Actually, that was Zero. Actually,
Oh, right.
Way to
yeah.
go, Alec.
My favorite robot named Zero.
which Zero?
The green one.
The Maverick or the Eggman robot? Okay, got it.
Okay.
Zero was kind of cool. I just wish he was more
Are we
aggressive.
gonna shave on stream? Yes. Yes, we will. Oh, not on the stream. I'm going to have to make a new one on Twitter. Can I save videos on Twitter? I think I can.
I don't think you would be able to get them. I don't know. Some people have that. They always have that one Twitter account that they basically use it to steal like memes and stuff from others.
Alright,
I
now
blocked that
World 8.
account. So when they put
World-wise.
this vid, it's like, you're not getting that video from me.
Oh, that's a tough one. Everyone, what is your favorite Sonic vocal song? Mine is I Am All of Me and Night of the Wind. Well, for
Dude,
me,
that's
it's-
my favorite one. I Am All of Me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
For me, it's a toss up between My Destiny or Dear My Friend. It's one of those two.
What's the one? Sweet. I'm kidding. Open Your Heart is my favorite.
I see no hear no
Nice.
evil. Black writing on the wall.
Oh, so much for getting that one done. Okay. I need to play Shadow the Hedgehog.
I remember
Yeah, the game's not that good. It's kind of forgettable, to be honest.
I know I know it's not that good, but I need to at least see get to one of the endings of it. It's just that,
Geek Critique is easily the best video on Shadow.
it's just that game is so boring. I got so bored of it when I played. Like, I don't know how long ago. Dreams of Absolution is also really good.
Very underrated track.
Oh yeah.
It's so well made.
As much as I call Silver the Hedgehog a trash can, Dreams of Absolution is really good.
Oh yeah.
And also Silver the Hedgehog is a trash can.
Also, 06's soundtrack is amazing,
Yes, it is.
and we are not worthy of said soundtrack.
Yeah, but considering the game's, the game's story,
Hey, there's good things in that story.
good things, that's like saying you can't really trash a game because it had potential. You can have all the potential in the world, but if the execution isn't there,
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that is classic 06, yeah, but yes. Do, 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 bum, bum, bum.
I love World 8. It is like one of my favorite final worlds of any platformer game.
and this time you made it to World 8.
Yeah.
I love those animations where Mario takes out the castles.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. That's one of my favorite things.
The
about,
one
like,
where it
Super
blows up
Mario
on him
World.
is my favorite because it's just hilarious. Or like when he picks up the castle and kicks it.
Yeah,
That's
or
my
just
favorite.
wipes it out of existence. Like, forget Thanos. Look out for Mario. All he needs is one of those cleaner brushes, and
Wait,
that's
Alec,
it.
are you gonna fight Boomer Kuwanger again or no?
Ah, fuck.
What happened?
Not yet. I got cannonballed to death.
Oh,
Alec, I have a question.
Yeah.
What level are you on?
8 tank. The first one.
Okay. Remember, you got to do the ones where the hands bring you down. You have to do all of them.
Oh yeah, I'm doing those. Those are easy if I have like either a fire flower or like Starman.
Can you play Super Mario Odyssey mods? No, I don't have the emulator required for it, and I will never hack my Switch.
I think that's smart.
Only because I like my Switch. I don't want to get it. I don't want the console banned or any of the games banned.
Yeah, that could be really bad.
Yeah, especially the games, because Mario Odyssey is not mine. It does not belong to me.
Has anyone here played Sonic Drift 2? Only when I was a kid. How about you guys?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wait, I
It's
played it-
dull.
I
It's
think I-
better than the first one, but it still sucks.
I think I played it 2 months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did a thing where every Monday I would dedicate it to streaming Sonic games. And that was one of the few games that was still on the 3DS. So I was like, okay, I'll play it because that's like the easiest way of playing it.
Oh, okay.
So I think I bought like 6 of the Game Gear games. It's interesting.
Sega was always good about putting Sonic games on the 3DS eShop. Actually, now that I think about it,
Yeah, they had Sonic Chaos and Triple Trouble for the longest time.
they did. They were on there pretty early. I have them on 3DS.
All right, I'm not fighting Boomer Coinger. I'm fighting Boomerang Coinger.
So basically, his weapon from Mega Man X1. See, it all goes full circle.
Don't forget to use it on Sting Chameleon.
Yeah.
Oh, and also
AKA.
in Spark Mandrill, you can get the sub tank that way.
Oh, yep. That's right.
I like how I was like the ultimate backseat gamer on his stream. It's like, oh, you can go here and then do that. Oh, you can go here and do that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna play the game as you're playing it. And then I was done already.
Speaking of Mario Tank levels, I really liked that auto-scroller in 3D World. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a bunch of Bowser's tanks. Know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I've seen a Let's Play of that.
Yeah. In that level, you could get the cannon block where you could keep shooting cannonballs. It was really fun.
I really hope 3D World gets a deluxe edition.
I want you to be able to play it because I know you would really like it.
Gamma section without defeating a badnik would be near impossible.
I do think it's likely that we're going to get it, Alec. I'm just not sure when.
Yeah, it's like the fact we have Captain Toad and not 3D World is very confusing to me.
I know. I would so buy
Yeah.
3D World. Captain Toad, no thanks.
I might even buy 3D World again, honestly.
Captain Toad was one of my most wanted like Wii U games. Then I forgot all about it, and it's just like,
It's still good, but I would
Yeah.
maybe wait for a price drop.
Or a sale.
Or sale. I played it on Wii U. It's 100% completion. I really enjoyed it, but it was a little expensive for me.
Yeah, it's like when some people say that the Link's Awakening remake is like a good $60 game. It's like, not really. I mean, it's a good remake. It's just
not $60
maybe not worth
worth.
$60. Maybe if you...
It's like one of the only things against that game, but it's still something that's just, you know...
It's a huge improvement over the original, but still, I think it'd be better if you just like wait until it's 40 or 30.
I
Yeah.
want to commit suicide so I can get more
I got a special
lives.
deal, so I got it for 40. I was happy with that.
I got it for Christmas, so I was like, oh, that's really nice. And then I
That's a game.
beat the whole game. I was like, this game is awesome. I loved it.
I've only played the original, but I did like that quite a bit as well.
Yeah,
Wow.
I hope they do put Mario 3D World on the Switch. I would buy it because I never owned a Wii U, and
Oh yeah, you need to play it.
and I remember playing it at a friend's house. That was the only way I could play Wii U games because he would invite me over and we would just hang out for a while.
Yeah.
And I remember Mario 3D World being really good.
It's one of those really great, like, crowd-pleasing games. Like, if you like anything 3D World, it's got great levels, good controls, multiple characters, a lot of content, multiplayer. It's just one of like the most crowd-pleasing Mario games.
Yeah, that and also
And I say that as a compliment.
I remember Mario 3D Land when that came out, and I got it like a few months. I think it was a few months later. I loved it.
Yeah, 3D Land's good.
Alright,
Although I
beat
did
the bros segment.
I did spend the entire day beating the game, so I went through I went through the first 8 worlds, and I went through the second 8 worlds, and then I went through the last level. So I did all of that in like 6 hours.
Holy crap! Wow.
Alright,
Game over. Yeah.
I'm actually having more fun with the game now that I don't really have any pressure to just finish it quickly.
Under pressure.
Pressure. Pushing
Someone
down
posed the idea
on
in
me.
Frank's chat of them
Pushing
maybe
down on me.
remastering 3D Land with 3D World. Now that would be really awesome. I just don't think they'll do that.
It's a terror to know what this world is about. Watching good friends say, "Let me out."
Like if they put 3D Land remastered with 3D World in a bundle, I think that's worth 60.
Oh yeah.
That would be a great deal, actually. But they probably wouldn't do that.
Sonic Adventure on Switch, not the DX version. I have a feeling they would fall back on the DX version, unfortunately.
Yeah, they always do that with re-releases.
That's why
Is
people
this Sonic Adventure also on like PS4 now?
I think so, maybe through PlayStation Now. I'm not
Maybe.
sure. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
I don't have a PlayStation console, so I can't verify that.
I know it's on the 7th gen consoles, but I don't know about the 8th gen ones.
And I swear the
I don't
port on
like-
this the port on the 7th gen is like really lazy.
Yeah, it's slightly better than the Steam version, which is really bad.
Yeah, but even that
All right, got the fire flower.
But you
so
get-
you know what that means.
true.
This little airship.
It is actually better than the Steam version. But I hate to bring in the fact that, you know, fans can come in, mod it, and, you know, now it's improved. It's like, but still, like,
Well, you are right.
without any mods, yes, the console version is better than the Steam version.
Hmm. Right, but I guess in a interesting twist, what's perhaps the worst version of Sonic Adventure, which is the vanilla Steam version, can be the best thanks to those mods, though,
Yep.
like better SADX and all that.
Better SADX, the Dreamcast conversion, the lighting.
Oh yeah, I still never tried the lighting. The last time I played Sonic Adventure was before the lighting edition was finished. But
The only mod I refuse to use is the motion blur. I think motion blur is a sin.
Yeah, I hate
Oh, yeah.
that so
I
much.
don't like that either. Ugh.
I know it's cool to kind of bring it in. It's like, oh, because it's like a sense of speed. It's like, no, I hate that crap. So that's just how I am about games. Like I despise motion blur.
All right, I'm gonna fight the boomer.
Artificial Ghost, I love an 06 remake, and thankfully it's in development.
The
The
fans are doing it because
Yeah, because Sonic Team's too scared. Plus, they don't have enough money.
well,
Plus, all the people who worked on it aren't there anymore.
it became the punchline of the Sonic of like the series.
Oh yeah, I completely understand. It's definitely not happening for several reasons.
And it's like it's funny. My friend does like the rewrite series where he'll take like the story and like kind of rewrite it, in a way. Mine would just be. It's funny. That I think a little while later I was asked like, oh, how would I change? What would I change from Sonic 06? Like, okay, first off, that story, you just take it and just completely throw it out, shoot it into the sun.
I completely disagree, but I respect that.
Or, yeah, I think these days I would probably be like, there are some things I would shoot into the sun. I'd probably keep a few things from the story, but there's like just some moments that I don't ever want to see again.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I want to echo something Jay said because I really agree. If PO6 becomes finished at one point, that very well could be my favorite Sonic game. Because that's just how much I see in 06. I mean, 06 is my favorite direction for crying out loud. I just wanted that game to be fully realized, so it very well could be at least one of my favorite Sonic games. So that is definitely like my most anticipated fan project right now. But
It's funny that I didn't even know about Sonic 06's reputation when I got it. This was like in 2008 or 2009.
yeah, I got it in 2009, but I didn't really pay attention to the internet that much yet.
Same.
I mean, I saw like a few YouTubers like Some Call Me Johnny and stuff, but I didn't hear anything about 06 yet.
I don't even think I was watching like YouTube reviewers at the time. It was just more, I was just watching stupid videos on there.
Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly.
Yes, even that. For as old as that is. And then the same thing for Unleashed. It's like I knew nothing about these games. I just saw Sonic. I was like, oh, I remember playing Sonic 1, Sonic Adventure, and Sonic Heroes. Might be alright. Oh boy.
I keep seeing people like to this day still talk about like Sonic Unleashed as if they were like supposed to be like a romantic, relationship, and I'm just like, what game did you play?
I really am praying I don't get a game over. I don't want to do these fucking levels again.
I think what it was is that throughout the story you kind of see like all these different scenes that they have together, and then at the very end it's like, oh, the kiss happened. So they kind of just piece that together. I'm just like,
Yeah, I mean, I will say, for one, it's terribly framed, and it does really look like that. But, I mean, the thing about the kiss is that and it's not good, but it's supposed to be the cliche like fairy tale like
Yeah, it's just
revive him with a kiss. It wasn't like that's what it was supposed to be, and that's still bad, but it's
Yeah.
a different thing, you know.
By the way, this is the
Nice.
one time I will defend it just to say something funny. If y'all are defending a princess kissing a toad, how are you gonna and you can't defend this? Then you're that's got to be the most conflicting thing ever.
There's an argument there.
That's just for the sake of a joke. I don't really care about that argument.
Oh no, I understand.
All right.
Oh yeah, Ryan, your Majora's Mask review was so good. I saw not even joking. I love that video. And I was like, darn, I really
wish
gotta play Majora's
Sega
Mask.
could team up with a better SCDX team to re-release Sonic Adventure 1 properly. That's a dream, but then eventually it's like one of those, would better SCDX disappear? Or would it have to disappear? Like how there was like a petition to get Sonic 3 and Knuckles remastered on mobile. We never really got that, but then a few years later we get Mania.
God.
By the people who were porting or remastering the games. 1, 2, and CD.
Yeah. Have you played Sonic 3 Air, Frank?
Yes, I played it when it got its first when it had its first release.
Okay. I've heard good things about it.
It's really good. They add so many things into it. They add achievements. They add like an encore mode
Shit.
for
I might
like
just forfeit the race. I don't know.
Come on, Alec, you can do it.
No, Elk, you
It's
got
like
this.
if I have to replay those fucking levels again, I'm gonna lose it.
Just take your time.
Yeah, you just got to take your time. I mean, there's no race anymore.
Yeah.
But I think with Sonic 3 Air, I think they're trying to go. I don't know if it's trying to be exactly like complete, because I doubt it. But there's just so many things added to the game. Damn, this is taking long. We're just waiting on him to finish, so I might actually get pretty far into this game by the time he's done, which it's fine. We get to hang out. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Koopa. It's like these fucking bullet 8-1 is probably my least favorite level in the entire game. Because I'm just really anxious about these bullet bills. Oh,
World
wait.
8-Jet gives me anxiety sometimes.
Ooh, green shroom.
As a kid, that level took me like a month to beat.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling.
I recall using a P-wing and just like
Yeah, eventually.
giving a shit.
Yeah, it's like you would have to do that just to get past it, but then, you know, this race exists, so can't do
Yeah.
it.
I couldn't do that for the review playthrough either. Yeah, remember that review? Huh. I do. Huh. Oh, jeez, that was my biggest
Don't beat
blunder.
yourself up too hard there.
Yeah, it's just a passion project I've been wanting to do for a while.
Well, you know, I was way too harsh back then.
Eh.
You're doing good, Alec.
Thank you. Now that I know where the one-ups are, my anxiety levels have kind of...
You thought I was only playing Mario 3? Well, I mean, I'm just kind of playing something else to keep the stream going until Alec is done.
That's gonna be a while. I just got a game over.
Ugh.
And eventually we will see his mustache shaved. Mustache.
F's in the chat for what used to be his mustache.
Yep.
Wait, wrong war pipe. Is there a good grinding spot?
I don't know.
Not sure.
Alright, take 1 hit points. Alright.
Adventure style gameplay in Generations. I don't think that would work with Generations level design. They're just way too massive for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of open space that would be. It would take a long time to run through.
I'm sure the 3D movement would feel amazing, but still, there's a lot of ground to cover when you go through those stages.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for coming by, SG. Favorite power up in Mario? I have a few favorites. Tanuki is one of my favorites. The Koopa shell, because you can go pretty fast on that. Like if you don't really bump into a wall or anything and get knocked into like the abyss. The penguin suit for the same thing. Just the high speed that you can go into. It's so much fun. And Hammer Bros because it's pretty strong. But you can also say the cape, but that just shatters every level that you go into. And if I can get to that point, we're gonna see why.
I love the cape feather. It's like one of my favorite power-ups of all time. I don't really find it to be that broken for the earlier... Well, okay, maybe it is for the earlier levels, but... I don't know, for castle stages, I can't really think of any times I want to necessarily use it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's always shit in the air that's going to knock you down. My favorite is... Of course, it's the penguin suit.
Let's see. Nintendo needs to
Remember
add
when
Nintendo
they,
64,
like, turn
GameCube,
their
and Wii
profile
games to
pics into
Switch
penguins?
online.
I like that the penguin suit was like a kind of like a secret power up in New Super Mario Bros. U, because you kind of like, oh, they got rid of it from. It's like, nope, it's there for some of the post game stuff. So that's kind of cool.
Huh, I didn't know that. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Same with the propeller.
Again, I lack a Nintendo.
No!
I didn't have a Wii U, and I have yet to buy. I've been thinking about getting New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, but I don't know.
Is it the price?
Yeah, I think it's the price.
Yeah.
It also kind of feels
I
like
understand.
more of the same thing that I can get on
I
Nintendo Wii and on my 3DS and DS.
Right. You might be able to find a used copy at a store, though.
I mean, can't really do that now, but
Well, that's a good point.
I can always look out for it.
Maybe in the future, yeah.
eBay might have some good pricing.
Possibly.
Maybe. I bet you could probably find it for like 30 on Amazon, maybe.
Fuck.
And they might have it closer to like 40 or 50. Nintendo games really don't go down in price.
Yeah.
That's one of my least favorite things about the company. Their pricing.
Pokemon. That's the one where it's like, how does this thing stay above $20 for like the older games, and then when you get closer to the new games, it's like, how is Heart Gold and Soul Silver a $70 or a $90 game?
Ah,
Alright, clear
Highway
date
robbery.
-1.
I'm so
Thank
glad.
God.
I'm so glad I got mine in 2010.
you are lucky, because I want to play that one at some point, but like the money I'd have to fork over.
Fire Emblem 2, yes, that's another one. The older Fire Emblems, I believe they're expensive.
Yeah, they're like $50 a loose cart.
Goodness.
Ooh. Yeah.
Man, fuck scalpers.
No, I don't want to do that to them.
I always love the Ice Mario power up, the Ice Flower from Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was...
Oh yeah.
I think they brought that back in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, right?
Yeah, I keep forgetting that came out first.
They did, yeah. I mean, it's kind of watered down because it's in 2D, but they did bring it back.
It does make certain enemies easier to deal with.
That's true. And actually, the Ice Flower is also in. Oh, if you ever do play Frank, you're gonna love the baby Yoshis in that game. They're really cool.
Oh, it doesn't have like a power up where it can like spin.
Well, the magenta one lets you kind of like hover, like literally like inflated Mario, like literally that size. And if you have 4 people doing it, it's really fun.
That's awesome.
The yellow one acts kind of like a lantern, so if you shake it in a cave, it'll, like, kind of light up for a bit. And then the blue one creates these bubbles that you can, if you really know how to master, you can use these bubbles to get like almost infinite jumps, but it's really hard to do. The bubbles can absorb enemies, and all of them can eat stuff in front of you. So they're just really cool power-ups.
That is so overpowered, but also a lot of fun.
It kind of is, but yeah, it is really fun. It's probably my favorite thing about that game.
Funny, we're having a discussion about Sonic games while they aren't even reading the chat. Are you sure about that? I think I just proved you wrong.
Yeah, we're reading. We're reading.
We just like going on our little tangents every now and then. It's fine. We're all here to hang out and talk.
Well, I'm
It's
not.
all
I'm here
good.
to finish the fight.
What game am I going to do next for Without Defeating a Badnik? I posted it in the community tab. I posted a hint.
Oh, crap. Crap on a cracker. I discovered a simple
Alec, don't do that.
way.
It's not very sanitary.
That's not very sanitary, Mr. Sidequest Gamer.
I haven't really thought about this before, but I like the simple border they have for the SNES and NES game Switch.
It's nice, but I kind of wish I could just get rid of it altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
it
don't
is always
know
nice to have
what you want
just a
in
black
life.
border
Wait,
option
what?
for sure. But like, if I were to review any of these games, I might just keep this border.
Anybody
Like,
see that? That Koopa just went right through. It went right through that platform.
I saw it.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, it
that.
does go through it. Okay.
I'm kidding. I didn't see it.
Well,
Waiting for someone like, Alec, you're supposed to be watching your gameplay.
Okay, so it normally does go through it. I figured it would just like once it makes contact with the wall, it would go backwards or it would turn around.
Mm-hmm.
Turn around.
One day, Alec will have to review Return to Dreamland because that's where his comes from.
I need to get back in the Kirby games. Like, I really want to redo all of my Kirby videos, even Dreamland 2. Even though it's probably the only like Kirby video that I have that's kind of worth watching. I think there's more I could have done with it.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to the retrospective later this year.
Kirby retrospective.
Yep, I'm gonna be
later-
reviewing Dreamland through 64.
Oh god.
What?
I can't do that. Way too much shit on my plate right now. The only retrospectives I'm going to be doing anytime soon is the medieval one and the remake for the PS4,
Oh, okay.
and the rest of the Game Boy retrospective to finish the year off. All right, I'm
go.
gonna fight the boomer.
Bye, Suzumi. Thanks for coming by.
Yep. All right, I just have Bowser's Castle, and the game is won.
Cameron asked you which Kirby games have you covered, Alex?
I've covered the first Dreamland. I've covered Kirby's Adventure and Dreamland 2. If you do not remember them, I barely remember them myself. I remember it, so you don't have to.
No.
No.
Alec, the moment you start doing Nostalgia Critic style thumbnails, we no longer speak to each other.
Yeah,
Blocked.
Blocked, reported.
you're gonna get blocked.
Alec, you're so close.
That Amazing Spider-Man thumbnail is awful. Like, seriously, what was he thinking?
Alec is approaching Bowser.
Yep. Fuck! I was approaching Bowser.
I shouldn't have said it.
Have I played Yoshi's Crafted World? No. I've only played Yoshi's Woolly World and Yoshi's Island on Super Nintendo and GBA. Those are the only Yoshi games I've played.
They need
That
to
is
port
exactly
like
my Yoshi experience.
World. I heard that was
Hey.
a damn good game.
Which one?
Woolly World.
I have the 3DS one, so
I heard
it's
that
very
one was-
interesting.
Is the frame rate awful?
I have it on Wii U.
Yeah, I
Hey,
would
Frank, how's the frame rate?
on what?
For
Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World.
on 3DS.
I think it's at 30.
That's not bad. As long
I
as
would
it's a
have to-
consistent 30.
I would have to play
That's
it again
fine.
to find out. I didn't play much of it because I have a lot of 3DS stuff I need to go through.
I thought it was kind of a shame that Nintendo did all these last-minute Wii U ports to 3DS because none of them really fared all. You know?
I think
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga was like a decent one, but the other ones,
Oh no, that was great. But like,
Oh,
I just
yeah.
mean like the Wii U game.
yeah,
It's kind of downgraded. Like Super Mario Maker didn't even have like.
there was like no
Fine.
online sharing or anything. You had to do it locally. And it's like, who else am I gonna find that has this game?
Yeah, and like it's nice that they added stuff to the Yoshi one, but you know, a large appeal of that game were the graphics, you know. And same for Kirby's Epic Yarn. Like, what the heck? But
I will say something that impressed me was the fact that they got something like Xenoblade Chronicles on a 3DS. So
Oh, I know.
that is
That was,
super impressive. Yeah.
I haven't, I didn't get that far into the game, and I'm really not enjoying the section that I'm in, which is actually at the beginning of it. But I will say I am impressed with how it looks, even though it looks super compressed. But like the fact that it's running consistently, that's so
right.
one
And
day
on the
I'll finish it.
3DS screen, it probably looks okay.
It looks so.
Okay.
But
Jeez.
if not on the 3DS, then maybe on the Switch, I'll eventually get around to beating that game because
Got him! I beat the game, guys.
All right, Alec.
Ah,
yay!
First race, I beat the game without fucking cheating.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or quitting.
I forgot to use warp whistles because I won already. I forgot about that.
Dupe.
Oof, all right. God, my back's
James
killing me.
Herman. I'm stuck on terminal velocity Act 1. Any advice? Okay. So what I would do is hold onto your boost and don't use your boost until that purple robot chases you. That's my advice. Oh, and keep quick stepping into the motobugs to keep getting boost. If you try that, you should make it to the end.
There you go.
That level is kind of tricky.
Terminal velocity. That's colors, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was never good at colors.
All right, Alec. Everyone's getting ready. Excitement. Shaving.
All right. First I will watch the credits. Okay.
The credits.
Okay. Everyone in Frank's chat's also saying good job, Alec.
No, thank you, guys. So, I got further than the past two races, so it's a small victory, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So what do we do now?
Well, look at that. You didn't rage quit. I really wanted to when I got game over on 8-1, but alright, I will shave on stream, but I'm gonna have to start a new one because I have to do it on my smartphone. I'm gonna have to be very quiet when doing it.
Now the question is, should I show this on my stream as well?
If you want.
I think I will.
Don't worry.
All right, everyone, just give me a moment.
Oh boy.
And YouTube's gonna love this one.
Alright. Do I have any big razors left? Yeah, yes I do. These always come double-bladed.
Bear with me for a moment, and we will. Done.
Alec's like, crap, I forgot the shaving cream.
Look at that. Alright, so I will start a new stream. Fuck
So,
it, you know what?
If I
If I get hairs, I'm just gonna get rid of any hairs. Alright. 3. Wait.
Gotta give me a moment to
Wait. Frank needs a moment. Hold on.
gotta pull up the stream.
Crap, I got water all over my bed.
Also, you're not showing it. Oh yeah, never mind. Now your camera's
Alright.
slow. Here we go.
Alright.
There it
I love you guys. Thank you for supporting and staying at home.
Wow, he's just gonna.
This is actually happening.
Okay, smart. That's a smarter idea.
Hmm.
It's real. It's freaking real.
Parker, where are my photos of Spider-Man?
The audio is gonna sound really odd because he's like doing this in real time, but the stream is a bit delayed, I think. Oh my god, it's
Wait, where's your shaving cream?
he's gonna get one hell of a burn.
Alec, why would you use no? What the?
Oh man.
You just made this 15 times more memorable.
It hurts.
Guys, don't say that.
Don't ever do this. Don't ever do that.
Don't try this at home.
It's such a horrible idea.
What did Twip and Jeb say?
Alright, I'll say it. They
Okay,
said,
so what's happening is the
Hitler-
fact that our stipulation was that if he lost, he would have to shave off his mustache because it made him look really weird.
Mm-hmm.
This is better for the world. At large.
Alec, please, you know, hurry with the mustache because it's starting to look like something that maybe we shouldn't show on camera.
Twip, why don't you give us that image?
Well, no, I'm holding a razor.
Don't try this at home. We are what you call experts. No, we're not experts. We just make bad decisions. Well, I mean, he does.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So you don't have to.
exactly.
I don't know what to say anymore.
Oh, guys, my nose, buddy. Oh, jeez. Look at that. I'm fucking bleeding.
Oh my god!
How do you fuck this up?
God. Blood. Alright, bring Jeb and Ryan onto the stream. I gotta hear their reactions.
I saw it. I just saw it like trickle down a little bit.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Is this
Oh my
really
god,
bad?
it's just smearing.
Oh my god, Alec!
Why are you showing it to the camera? I know this like a few seconds ago, but still.
Doesn't really hurt that bad. It's like a. Oh god.
It's gonna sting for a bit then.
Yeah.
You better go and clean that up.
Alright. Might as well get the goatee out of the way while I'm at it.
You might want to get.
I
Some...
can't even look anymore.
You might need to get some napkins or something. Something to clean up your
Yeah.
face.
Oh, wait.
Also, Sky, what's going on is that he's shaving his mustache because that was a stipulation, but I think he's also taking his goatee with it as well. Oh my god. Ew. Alec.
Alec, use tissues or something, please.
Yeah, I am.
Mecca, don't worry, I need an adult too. Seriously. Actually, no. I just need someone to verify that this was a horrible idea from him.
Hey, I
Goodness.
actually don't look too bad with okay, I look a little bad now. I look like a murder victim, but yeah. I don't look too bad now that I have longer hair, I guess. It's taking a little I'm kind of look like Spencer Tracy or like that old guy from Up. What's his name?
Oh yeah.
I have to please use shaving cream next. Yes, please. I don't know why you didn't think to do that.
Well, I can't use
Rule
it.
number one.
I mean, yeah, you use water. Water doesn't exactly work, especially if it's cold. Oh, please don't tell me
Right.
you didn't use tea or something like that.
Alright, so I'm gonna wait for that to heal up a bit.
Very well.
Too much gore. Yeah, some people are a bit afraid of blood. And
Yeah,
shit.
there are people who are a bit squeamish towards blood, which
Yeah,
understand.
they're fine with me streaming Doom.
Yeah, I understand.
Alright, well, that's it. I did my part.
You
I'm
did
Mrs.
it, Alec.
Stash. I cannot cosplay as Dr. Robotnik anymore, unless I can get a fake one. Anyways,
All right, I'm gonna take this out. It's a little too much blood for my streams.
yeah. Till then, thank you all so much for watching. I'm sorry, Alton, I let you down. You're gonna have to shave too, but use cream. Stay at home. Thank you for staying at home.
Why is he smiling when
I
showing
really
us his blood?
appreciate
He's
you not
weird.
letting go.
Also, because we're laughing at him. The side bleeding gamer.
The side bleeding gamer.
All right.
It actually doesn't hurt that bad, to be honest. I didn't even feel it.
I know, but it's uncomfortable. I don't know why
Oh,
you
yeah.
would bother.
Now I gotta start wearing eyeliner and green lipstick.
Okay, I'm not showing that on stream.
I don't have any, so, and I'm not going out.
All right. So are we closing things off?
Yep. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember to stay awesome. Also, one more stipulation. Frank, the Knuckles Channel 3 Knuckles, is the Super Mario Bros. 3 master. I admit defeat.
And everybody on my side, thank you all so much for coming by. It was a great turnout. It was fun.
Yeah.
And I will see you in hopefully the next video and hopefully the 50,000 subscriber stream. But if you want to see more live streams, you can feel free to do so with my Twitch TV page. Link is in the description. And I want to thank Alec for participating in the race. I want to thank IKG for showing up and helping out with the chat and commentary, and also Jay's reviews for showing up at the beginning.
Yes, absolutely.
So until next time, thank you so much for coming by. Have a great day and take care. When's the 50K stream? I have to reach 50K first.
Yeah.